Our next princess, Cynthia Robledo. Cynthia Robledo is a cheerful senior with aspirations of going to UC Santa Barbara. Cynthia is the co-manager of Tercer Elemento. She is involved in the Generation Green Club and cares for her horses and other domestic animals in her spare time. She is a proud Chicana and a major contributor in Muir's Hispanic assemblies. Cynthia is more than grateful to be part of John Muir High School's homecoming court and is thankful for all of the support. Once again, give it up for Cynthia Robledo.
Elise.
Our next princess, Elise Sharp. Elise Sharp is a senior in the Arts, Entertainment, and Media Academy. She is currently holding the position of Chief Media Officer in the Associated Student Body and has been the Editor-in-Chief of the yearbook for 2 years. She is involved with the Cal State LA Upward Bound and Puente programs. Elise has run track and field for 3 years, as well as participating in RYLA with other specially selected students. Elise has contributed to her community by helping set up Christmas Tree Lane and helped at the Chalk Festival. She is a spirited, creative, well-rounded student who enjoys spending time with friends and family. Elise is a good friend who is honest. Her favorite foods are burritos, and her favorite subject is English. She plans to attend the University of California, Santa Barbara, and major in graphic design. Give it up for Princess Elise Sharp. Our next princess, Arlene Soto. Arlene Soto is a senior in the ISA Academy and plans on attending a 4-year college in which she will get her degree in the medical field. Arlene enjoys shopping and was a member of the Pep Squad. She volunteers her time with the Blazer, the school newspaper. Arlene is a huge sports fan. Arlene is currently employed by Blaze Pizza. Arlene thanks everyone for supporting her. Give it up for Princess Arlene Soto. And the 2016 John Muir High School homecoming queen, Karina Maturino. Karina Maturino is a senior in the AEM Academy. She tries to get involved at school as much as she can and has been a part of the softball team, is vice president of the student section club, and is a co-founder of the Youth for Peace organization. She was even a scorekeeper for the volleyball team. She is a proud Chicana that hopes to not only change, but to better the community through the Youth for Peace organization. She shows pride in her school and enjoys participating in as many events possible. Her astonishing attitude stands out within the Mustangs. She wants to thank all her teachers and the staff of John Muir for continuing to believe in her. She loves her Young Life family and appreciates all the love and support from her closest friends. Karina says, I love all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the 2016 John Muir High School homecoming court.
Good job.
Great job, John Pointer. And now, 7 young ladies were selected by the 2017 senior class of Pasadena High School to preside over its 2016 homecoming activities. It is with great pleasure that we present the Pasadena High School 2016 Homecoming Court. Our first princess is Kiana Broussard. From the mountains to the sea, Princess Kiana leads a full and fulfilling life. Camping, beachcombing, adventuring wherever she goes, she loves to spend time with friends and family, especially baby sister Riley. Besides baking as a member of the Culinary Club, her many activities include Young Life, BSU, Class of 2017, and supporting the school as ASB Pep and Athletics Commissioner, President of the It's Lit Student Section Club, and keeping stats for Bulldog Varsity Basketball. Part of EAOP, the UCLA VIP Scholars Program, and CSF, she also earned the President's Award for Educational Excellence. She intends to attend UCLA and major in biology and become an OBGYN doctor. She is escorted by Cadet Gerald Cheatham, and they are led by Cadet Ensign George Carrillo. Princess number 2, Rebecca Gio. Princess Rebecca is a beautifully complex person. Whether she's marching in the band with her flute, hiking and camping in the hills above, casting with the fishing club, or patrolling our streets as a Pasadena police explorer, she keeps her focus on helping her community. A member of the Pasadena Youth Ambassadors, the Social Justice Club, and the Feminist Club, she's also president of Most Day, motivating our students through experience, a college access program that also develops social change with healthy habits. With either Whitman or Reed colleges as her next school choice, she'll major in poli-sci and aim for law enforcement or politics. She is escorted by PHS Junior Jonathan Loera. They are led by Cadet Lieutenant Commander Giselle Carranza. Our third princess is Elizabeth Hansen. Dancing shoes, traveling shoes, soccer cleats, hiking boots. Princess Liz keeps wearing them out. In between going on wild adventures with her friends, she finds time to be ASB Commissioner of Assemblies, President of both LASA and the Culinary Club, and be active in the Social Justice Club, Class of 2017, BSU, Young Life, Soccer, and the Varsity Orchestra's dance team. Having traveled the U.S. and Europe to teach dance classes, she actually finds time to relax at the beach, bake, babysit, or be a sister to her siblings. It's Southern Cal's School of Pharmacy for her, majoring in biology and organic chemistry with a career in pharmacology. She is escorted by Cadet J.T. Mattes. They are led by Petty Officer First Class Brandon Dimas. Princess number 4 is Bella Mualem. It's the great outdoors for Princess Bella. She loves working with animals, horseback riding, or simply just keeping fit while enjoying Mother Nature. She'll mark her 4th year in water polo and the swim team. She's first chair cellist and president of the Instrumental Music Club, and is involved in the Green Club, NHS, and CSF. She is also working on her Gold Award for Girl Scouts. In her free time, she enjoys babysitting, lifeguarding, and hanging out with her favorite rabbit, Bunzo. Undecided as to which college she'll study biology or kinesiology, intending to become a pediatrician or GP doctor. Her escort is PHS Senior Nate Munsell. They are led by Cadet Lieutenant Brent Marshall. Our 5th princess is Hope Perkins. Welcome to the wonderful world of Princess Hope, as she takes being involved to new heights. She plays cello, flute, and the piano, her fave. There's 4 years on water polo and swim team. She samples foreign films. Then there's trying out new restaurants. Plus, the Social Justice Club, the IMC, the Mormon Helping Hands Project, CPR, the list goes on. And she loves the water. She plans on attending Cal Berkeley to study marine biology and become a marine biologist. Her escort is PHS Senior Jason Bautista. They're led by Cadet Master Chief Josh Garcia. Princess number 6 is Keelana Trong. Princess Keelana is one dedicated bulldog. The ASB Commissioner of Fundraising. Her extra involvement includes Green Club, Recreation Club, Varsity Volleyball, and Young Life. Off campus is just as busy, as she volunteers with the Ronald McDonald House and the Pasadena Humane Society. Downtime? What downtime? There's hiking, camping, and beachcombing, plus she's in the NHS and CSF. Truly a top 10 student. Next comes Cal for business management, then grad school at Columbia for law, so she can become a lawyer for the Innocent Peoples Project. Her escort is PHS Senior and Master Rapper Axel Tanner. They're led by Cadet Petty Officer 3rd Class Edgar Robles. We are now proud to present Pasadena High School's 2016 Homecoming Queen, Kayla Quinteros. She was selected by vote of the senior class. Little sweetheart Queen Kayla. She loves working with kids when she's not singing in the choir, exploring as a Girl Scout, playing varsity volleyball, or baking in the kitchen. Along with being the vice president of the Spanish Club, she volunteers at summer youth sports camps. Having made it to the principal's honor roll, she plans to roll into Northern Arizona University as a science major and then become a pediatrician. Her escort is PHS Senior Omar Hernandez, and they're led by Cadet Commander Misael Rodriguez. The formal wear is compliments of Friar Tuck Shop in Arcadia. The PHS Navy National Defense Cadet Corps program is under the temporary direction of Messrs. Tony Brooks, Eric Martinez, and Matthew Marusine. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2016 Pasadena High School Homecoming Court. Ladies and gentlemen, to sing the national anthem tonight, please welcome Anita Gulisarian. Please stand, gentlemen and ladies, take off your hats.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
Apologies, that was the PHS Choir, the version of Miss Hillig.
Let's introduce our varsity senior football players. Number 8, for the Mustangs, Jordan Breezy Baker. I'm not saying anymore. Oh, come on. Number 12, Jairo Balderas. Number 3, Amari Bernard. Number 4, Elijah Blades. Number 9, Michael Clark. Number 7, Amir Davis. Number 16, Lloyd Dolio. Number 10, Eric Hollins. Number 1, Deontay Houston. Number 52, Cameron Jackson. Number 32, Darren Des Myers. Number 58, Giovanni Rojas. And number 53, Fred Tucker. Give it up for your 2016 senior varsity football players. And now let's introduce the rest of the varsity football team. Give it up as they wave the mighty Mustang flag. Go Mustangs!
And now it's time for the graduating seniors of PHS for this, their final Turkey Tussle. Number 5, Michael Harmon Jr. Number 6, Captain Christopher Jolly. Number 7, Malik Townsend. Number 10, Jonathan Colacion. Number 19, Captain Alec Malloy. 2-2, Nessie Flores Jr. Number 25, Rahad Black. Number 34, Joel Ambrose. Number 43, Gerald Cheatham. Already on the field, NGRTC. Co-captain, number 54, Ben Byrick. Number 64, Taj Smith. 66, Felipe Mises. 68, Shane Coslow. And number 98, Jordan Bray. Your Pasadena seniors, class of 2017. And here comes the rest of the Pasadena High School football team as they take the field. There's our PHS mascot, Snow White. The Bulldog Bulldogs take the field. Time for the coin toss. For John Muir, Amir Davis, Jordan Baker, Aron Wilson, Darren Myers. For Pasadena, Malachi Langley, Chris Jolly, Alec Malloy, and Ben Byrick. Ladies and gentlemen, the honorary coin toss tonight will be conducted by Stacy Harvey, PHS class of '83, and a player on 2 victorious Bulldog Turkey Tussle teams. Stacy played on the ASU Rose Bowl winning team on January 1st, 1987, went pro with the Kansas City Chiefs, then later earned his MBA from the University of Phoenix. He's currently the president of the PHS Alumni Association, and with John Muir alumni board members Jill Hawkins and Karina Jacobs, they set up donation boxes at the gate entrances to help fund supplies and provide for student needs. They thank you for your support.
I get it. I can hear.
And they elect to defer. Okay, Pasadena will be receiving.
So show the defensive.
Pasadena High School will receive the kickoff to begin this 70th Turkey Tussle.
Hello, good evening, and welcome, everybody, to the storied Rose Bowl, where tonight it's the last regular season game of the night, Turkey Tussle 2016. It's the battle for the bell. Stangs versus the Dogs.
Jonathan Stevens,
It's red and
number
black
5,
and white versus
Dean.
gold and royal. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Battle of Pasadena. How you doing, everybody? We are here with the K-Learn channel.
Like to welcome Pete. Hold on just a moment. Like to welcome you to the Rose Bowl for the 70th annual Turkey Tussle between Pasadena and Muir. Can I hear the thing? Can you hear me? Okay, Muir has won the toss, has deferred. Pasadena will be receiving. Welcome to K-Learn. We're getting this going here in just a moment. We'll be ready as soon as we possibly can. The game will be underway shortly.
My name is Peter Biggs-Hebner. We are along with the Professor Knox Wasley for the Stangs versus the Dogs 2016 version. Should be a lot of fun. The Mustangs come in with a 5-win, 4-losses record. They are 3-3 in the Pacific League, and the Pasadena Bulldogs in their dress home Reds are 2 wins and 7 losses. They've beaten Glendale and Hoover, the public high schools out of Glendale, and they come off of a recent victory. So even though it's been a tough year for them, they lost last week, had a victory on the road, or let's see here, yes. Pasadena did at Hoover High School 33-14, trying to make it 2 in a row to end the season on an upbeat. Well, it's been a tough but a healthy year. And of course, Pasadena broke the streak last year, finally winning the bell for the first time in 20 years last year, since 1995. Muir wants it back. Good to have you with us on K-Learn, folks. Peter Pigskin-Hebner along with the rest of the K-Learn crew with the Professor Knox Wasley. We are ready for the rivalry to begin. The Battle of the Bell is just about to move up. And the Muir Mustangs in their dress road unis, kicking off, defending the north goal, kicking it to the south. Here we go. Good high kick, but not terribly deep. Taken with the 25-yard line and not returned, just stood there. No return. Christian King took it.
And that was a fair catch. That's perfectly legal in a kickoff. Well-coached team. That's a good sign. A lot of teams are kicking short now, up in the air. Just fair catch. Don't let anybody get in your way. Get the ball, sit down, start the ball. Start first and 10, 25. The Bulldogs trying to get back on track after so many years of not winning this game with a tie in there or so, but that's about it. Here we go.
They're trying to make it 2 in a row. For they won it last year, like I mentioned. They got the strong side to the right. First and 10 for the 25. Big guy, quarterback number 6. We'll get to the name here. Off tackle to the left side, fighting, clawing, scratching for yards. About a good 3 or 4 Muir guys involved in that stop. Wow, how about that? Not bad. Had some decent blocking there. Main perpetrator in the play there for the Stangs was number 28. 28. Jordan Trice. T-R-I-C-E makes the stop. Passing is number 6 is your quarterback. Christopher Jolly. Christopher with a K. They got, let's see here, 5 yards on that. 2nd and 5 from the 30. We have split backfield, and then we have a little bit of motion from the deep man. The tailback goes into the slot position. High snap, but handled. And off tackle to the right. You ain't going nowhere. They stuff him. Good committee team tackling here by Muir. 8 and 53 lead the charge. 8 is Jordan Baker. He cooked them well. Number 53, Fed Tucker, tucked him in.
Pasadena trying to get the running game going. They're in wide sets and shifting and stuff. Variety of wide sets, but trying to go up the middle, trying to get the running game going. Take time off the clock, control the game. It is now
We got a third down.
Third down, about 4, about 5.
Maybe half a yard, maybe a yard on that one. Again, single formation, but no shifting this time. As the quarterback takes off as he fakes the give. Kind of slams bodies with some of the defensive backfield guys.
I believe he's short of the first down.
He believes he's gotten it, and he's going to be very close, and I think they're marking it right, the 35. Yeah, they got it, just by maybe a foot there, not bad. He's a good athlete, this kid.
It was a full backfield, trying the run option. Looked at everybody left and tried to get people to the right. Good reaction by Muir.
He needed 4, he actually got 5, so nice job.
That was the first down. Okay, they're in the elephant backfield again. A lot of folks back there. 2 split ends.
Strong side to the left here, a little bit of
left
motion.
guard moved. Left tackle.
Okay. Well, we have a chance here. Let's get to those linemen up front, left to right. The grunt guys, the guys doing the busy work for the Dina Bulldogs, as it says in their uniforms. It doesn't say Pasadena, just Dina. I like that. Josh Williams is your left tackle.
On the defense.
Number 70,
5-yard penalty
Joe.
remains.
Let's see here.
First down.
Abajan is the left guard. He is a junior, so is Josh Williams. Hakeem Harrington is a junior. He was on the JV team in the 15 season. He's the center snapping that football. By the way, Joe Abajan is a transfer from Cathedral High School. And then Ben Burrich is your right guard. Your right tackle is William Martinez. He's only a sophomore. Shotgun they come. As single back man takes it, and he gets slowed and just smothered there. Down he goes. Number 28, main perpetrator in the play there from here. Good pursuit.
A strong overshifted power set, almost looks like the old single wing, and ran the power off right tackle. Did not work. Bring back Red Sanders into UCLA in the 50s. If we can get him to spin out of the huddle onto the line, we'll be really going back. Right now it's just power football. They're trying to outnumber you. Basically, as I heard today at noon, football's a game of numbers. You got more than they do, you should make yardage.
Second and 9.
Good reaction by Muir. Muir's pack in the middle. They got
Second and 9
man
from
to man on the
37.
outside, one safety.
Pitches it look like it's a
Throwback.
halfback toss back to the quarterback,
Double
and he's going to
pass.
throw. Look out, he's got a guy deep. He's wide open. Oh, he got it. He caught it. It was a dead duck throw, a wobbly pass, but it was on target. He came up to get it by one step. The defensive back looked like he didn't know what was going on for just a second, and only a split second was all the receiver needed to make the grab. What a catch. Nice job. Jonathan Stephens pulls it in. First down in a big way, over a 28-yard gain. How about that? I think we're going to see this one again. Look at this. Second pass, that's the quarterback launching it. Look at this.
Yeah, it was launched. It major trickeration early. That was a double pass. That was a throwback to the quarterback, and then he launched it, and the defender had been mixed up, went back, good catch, came back, but a penalty on the play.
That stinks, man. The
That's
play.
That's referee Mario Miranda in the white hat.
Miranda's going to read him the rights. Man, that's smart. I mean, that was a pretty play. It was kind of a goofy pass. He might have gotten slightly hit when he threw the football. The quarterback, that is Chris Jolly. And
It's 2 forward passes.
man, oh man,
That's a loss of down.
that was a pretty play. That's all for
Illegal
naught.
forward pass. I think that was 2 forward pass. I think it was 2 forward passes.
Yeah.
I think that was the call. I think he called legal forward pass. He's facing the other direction. You can't throw it forward twice. You can do it once like that. You can't do it
And you can do
again.
a pitch back and throw
I believe
it, but
that's
yeah,
the
that was
rule.
not a pitch back because there must have been some positive gain on that first throw. So that's the call, and we have 3 receivers to the right side, the long side of the quarterback. Jolly takes a snap out of shotgun, and they try to go to the weak side, the left side. No go. Muir is there, and boarding him up and good, slamming him to the ground. Big number 53, Fred Tucker. Once again, we got a Tucker, we got a Baker, and we need a bottle maker. All kinds of names on that Muir side. So Pasadena, after an electrifying razzle-dazzle play, goes for naught. They'll be punting from relatively deep in their own territory. The ball will be snapped from about the 20-yard line or so after the penalty was marked. Yeah. Down to 23 to go from the 23, so go back, return man. To return the punt, for Pasadena, for Muir. Snap a little bit mishandled, but they're a little bit off direction, but it's gotten away. Not tremendously high, but not tremendously deep. But no return there, and is downed there by Pasadena's
Got the 49-yard line, 49-yard line. They'll get the ball in plus territory. The game just underway, no score. In the 70th annual Turkey Tussle. That's Muir in white, Pasadena in their standard red.
Well, Mox, I gotta tell you, I met probably an old friend or at least an acquaintance of yours on the staff there, now retired. But Coach William Paul used to coach, as you know, with
What about Bill Paul?
Bill Paul is on the sidelines tonight. He's a retired teacher from here.
He's been there a long time. He was under Brownfield a long time ago. Saw Sheldon a few minutes ago.
A few stories he shared with me.
Sheldon's still there. He's around. Yeah, Bill used to do statistics and all kinds of stuff for Jim Brownfield. He's
Nice guy.
retiring now?
He's retired. He retired actually in 02. He's been retired a while, but he was a history and government teacher on campus for many years.
That's their first.
He was with Brownfield with his first stint at Muir from 79 to 86, and he said, of course, he was there from the 85 and 86 teams that had a 27 win and 1 loss run. And I guess you might remember that. I'm not sure if you were coaching with Muir back then.
No, that was I got involved with Muir afterwards, but that was when they had their Chad Brown and the great tailback who went on to play for USC in the pros. They were back-to-back CIF champions, 86, 87. They were good. Then Brownfield retired for a couple of years, health problems, came back for 1 year in 91, I believe, the Saladin McCullough team, and they got to the semifinals, and when they ran into Esperanza, and they just were big and strong, and they had one player, Travis Kursky, who had a long career in the pros. That was an interesting, but that was a good team. The 86, 87 teams that Bill goes back to, those were Muir's great teams.
So Ricky Irvins is
the tailback.
There you go.
But Chad Brown was on there also.
Played a Super Bowl champion, a Rose Bowl champion, and a CIF champion. I think the only guy to do that. Look out, number 11, Dipsy Doodle running here for John Muir. That's Aaron Wilson. Aaron with, like how Henry Aaron spells his name, as he tries to do some sidestepping there. And I love the emblem there on that Muir gold helmet. That's really nice with the classy-looking Mustang there. It's a really big logo. We got a flag down. Holding against Muir, and going to be marching enough. So not the way to A good way to start to get your first offensive drive in plus territory, but the first play
They
starts
took
with
care of that quickly.
Yes, they
Holding.
did, so.
On the offense.
Not a happy
10-yard
game.
penalty.
We have a
Repeat.
history of
For-
penalty-rich games. And talking to one of the Muir coaches who played the 06 game, which you and I got out here about 11 o'clock about 10 years ago, and he remembers it well. That was offensive line coach for the Pasadena Bulldogs. Wendell Kevin Clark played in that game, which year one. Ooh, just a rampaging run, and he got cut down pretty quickly, and legs go flying a bit there. On the dash, it was Amir Davis, AHMIR.
A version of the jet sweep, but he ran into power because they had overshifted to the left, and with two people on the left, and then the man from the right came, and so it became a student body to the left.
Some of those
after a
hits
while.
can be kind of dangerous because you sometimes from the side, when you're running an open field like that, you don't see it coming, and bam, it's like the quarterback getting sacked almost from the line
But
side.
that jet sweep, it's called the fly sweep for a while. Jet sweep's the modern name for it. It is very successful. You can't find the guy. Defenses have a terrible time picking that guy up coming across. It's been a very effective play. It was introduced about 20 years ago. It's relatively recent in the scheme of things.
All right.
But it's done well.
Knox, I got a trivia question for you, and it's not an NFL trivia. It's actually college football trivia, so you
Okay.
should enjoy this and get a better chance at some of my NFL questions. Here you go. What very well-known, infamous Big Ten football coach from years past referred to his arch rival as the team from up north?
Oh, that's Woody Hayes.
Illegal formation.
Talking
Not enough
about
on the line.
that-
5-yard penalty.
from up north.
Repeat.
That thing
First
up,
down.
his car broke down once in southern Michigan going back to, and he said, "You got to push me over the border. I will not run out of gas in Michigan."
He didn't want to do any
I will
business
not
in Michigan.
do that. That's
Yeah.
a famous Woody
He
Hayes.
didn't want to make any garage owner any money.
Oh no. And just the pictures would have been.
It was something else. He was a historian.
Oh yeah.
He appreciated military history, and he knew his history in a big way. I remember reading a book about him. He was quite good. He sacked Jordan Baker of the Muir Mustangs. Couldn't elude the grasp of the on-rushing guys. Like big number 54 is wreaking some havoc back there. Actually, no, number 6, Jolly was the main guy that got him. Hit him hard, hit him low around the waist. Good clean hit. Jolly, no one picked him up. And Jolly's only been playing DE for, I think this is only his 3rd game now. Again, this is the last game of the season. He's been playing quarterback all season. He's playing double duty now full-time on both sides of the ball. And he's already got 4, I think it might be his 5th sack already, so he's not the leader in sacks. He's very close in only 2 games coming into this game. He's a guy to block. He's a big guy and a tall guy. Look out, he's strong. The outside run here, Muir, they got the speed for it, as really the ball carrier slams into the would-be tackler. Nice job, good head of steam going there for number 32 for them, for Muir. On the dash there, Darren Myers with 2 E's.
Pasadena really packing the box on defense with Muir's speed. You ought to be able to get outside. Once you break that corner, they're all caught inside, and that's what happened there.
Joel
That's the
Ambrose.
trouble with putting everybody in.
Joel Ambrose really kind of got knocked back more than he made the tackle, but he interrupted his run there, and it's going to be, let's see here, 3rd down, 3rd and 17, so they got about 7 or 8 yards out of that. They've got to get a few more here. Scoreless tie. This is Muir's first drive. As you can see, they got 4 receivers on the field. Shotgun snap. Comes up as the pocket
Good
collides
defense.
around him. Down he goes.
They
Down.
kept their lanes. They kept
They
their
did.
responsibilities, just like the coach drew it up. That was well played.
But Darren Myers took the snap, and he didn't have much room to run with as the pocket collapsed around him. Down he goes. So we've seen a defensive struggle here so far. If you're Pasadena, you want to be able to make it's early, but you want to make the field position a little bit more in your favor. You don't want to be in the habit of working with a short field, and they were able to stop that drive here pretty quickly, but that could be a factor in the game. Pasadena sends actually 2 guys, 1 guy short, 1 guy deep. My guess is the punt's going to be in between the 2 of them. Punter is letting it fly, and he return man actually goes back a yard or 2. I was wrong. Good punt, about 38, 39 yards, taking about the 18. Look out, puts a stiff arm up, and he gets chased out of bounds, really more than tackled. Good effort there, but just kind of ran out of room. That was Pasadena's number 2, Jalen Jolly, the brother Jolly, getting it done. And they're having a jolly time doing it. He gives it back to the official. And we have a little bit of jaw
Got a
jacking down
flag
there.
thrown in there.
Yeah.
Saw
I think
an
that's
arm
verbal.
reach out.
I don't know if it
Push
was
the guy.
physical.
That shouldn't happen.
Yeah,
This
something-
is not Colorado UCLA like last night.
I was listening to that game, man. That was a dirty
that
game.
That was some.
Just a
Both sides,
sloppily
especially
played game.
CU, and I'm a CU guy.
Yeah.
That hurt, and then McIntyre was so mad over there.
I would have not been. I would have not wanted to have been a player in the halftime locker room at that game.
Or this morning.
I would have had my eardrums busted.
Or the next day, next morning.
Did you watch on the tube or did you listen to the radio? I had it on the radio myself.
But CU has got a great team going.
Yeah,
They're
they do.
the best team they've had in 10 years, and they were supposed to win by 12. They won by 10.
Well, you know,
even with all that
they
stuff.
were a good team that lost a lot of close games last year.
Yep.
And I remember watching the Utah-Colorado
Yep.
game. I was supposed to go to my dad. I went by myself because he chickened out because it was cold. He's older now. But my point is that Colorado gave everybody a game last year. They came so close in so many games, and I'm a little surprised that they went on the winning tear they've gone on. But I'm not surprised that they're competitive.
Unnecessary roughness on the defense. 15 yards, the result.
And it was, but they were a good team for only a 3-win team last year. They look sharp. I mean, they were in every Pac-12 game just about, except for maybe one.
Yeah, but if they play like the rest of the year, we get that lack of discipline, they're going to get pounded by really good teams.
Come on a shotgun snap. They're snapping it from their own 42. And they go down the middle. Doesn't get much there, as that was 25 for Pasadena. Rahad Black. And Black sees green immediately. Down he goes on the grass. It'll be out 2 yards. Looked like a couple. Jordan made the stop for Muir. That's second down, 8 yards. Oh, at their own 44. Oh man, he overthrew him, kind of like a slant in, but he went too high, incomplete. So they had the right idea, but maybe some miscommunication there. Look at the intended guy was number 5 there, Michael Harmon Jr. And let's see how this down here. And there was some kind of miscommunication. I can only guess on that one. Something
the
was
receiver didn't think it was a pass. He was going out. He wasn't even looking for a route.
We have a timeout.
To him when the ball was hitting the ground.
Pasadena.
That was kind of a strange play. I mean, you do see miscommunications, but nothing like
That's
that.
their first
kind of
charge
rare.
timeout.
So incomplete. But they got to get on the same page there. Pasadena coming into the game, like I said, 2-7. Their season run here. They lost to Buena Park High School out of Orange County, 63-6. They lost to West Ranch High School, 20-17 in overtime. Played at St. Francis, lost 35-0. I got to give their coach Dehan Schamberger credit for playing some good competitive schools here. Playing some programs that are bigger populations in Pasadena and maybe more competitive in football. But they lost to Catholic High School out of Lafayette 35-0. Lost at Arcadia in the first Pacific League game on the road 10-0. Apache's having a good season. They gave a game. Lost to Burroughs High School 43-8 in a home game. Went to Glendale High School and won 23-18. Played at Crescenta Valley. Crescenta Valley is kicking rear end and taking names on everybody this year out of the Pacific League. Lost 49-13. Last 2 weeks ago, they had a home game against Burbank, lost 40-7. And last week, like I mentioned a little bit earlier, at Hoover High School out of Glendale, won 33-14. Season long for the Pasadena Bulldogs coming in at 2-7. It's third down and 9 yards to go from their own 44. Rowley takes a snap. He's got some time. They catch him from that blind side, the right side. There was forward motion there.
No. He does complete pass all the way. Referee called it right away.
Yeah,
he waved it off right away. That was close. Wonderful to get a replay on that. That's referee Mario Miranda. He was right behind it. He was signaling complete pass right away. Watch this. He gets hit from behind.
Coming.
Boom.
Yeah. Nice hit there. Good.
His arm was going forward, as they will tell you on all the Saturday and Sunday TV.
Carlos Ramirez made the hit there, and Carlos. I don't blame Carlos for hesitating just for a second there. He was probably outweighed by Jolly, about 80 pounds there, but he knew he wasn't going to see it coming, so he did the job on killing the play and killing the drive. They're punting once again. So we've seen 3 drives, 3 punts here. 2 by Pasadena. We're still in the first quarter and scoreless. Past the midway point of the first quarter. Again, you're watching this game on K-Learn. School District. Ooh, bit of an errant snap. He has to take off on the run here. Probably out of desperation. Look out. I don't think this is a planned play. He turns the corner here. Did he get up for the first down? He's near it. A flag is thrown as the play ends. On the scamper there. Number 2, Jalen Jolly. He kind of semi-lost his balance for a second. Saw the
penalty on the play on that side over there.
And they did throw the flag right as the play ended, and probably some kind of sidelines infraction or something, or maybe a late hit or something. I didn't see what, but they will.
We did not have the replay on that. What a shame. I'd like to see that one again. Penalty behind the play, very likely a clip. Too bad.
Pasadena is guilty of holding, so let's see here. Will they? I think Muir might decline it just to take it if they stopped him from the first down, of course. Okay. So they're going to punt it again because they did not. I guess they probably got the first down, so the penalty is being taken by Muir, or they're not declining it, I should say, because they wanted to repunt. because they made it for the first down, and that nullifies a nice play too. That was not a planned fake punt. That was something he did out of desperation because he felt he didn't have enough time and room, and it goes all for naught. So we've seen a couple of nice plays killed here on the passing side, unfortunately. A smaller, younger Jolly awaits the snap. He's not too jolly about that. Ooh, high snap, and again, gets past him.
Here we go again.
And he's going to boot it away on the run. He gets it away. Very good job under pressure. I got to give him a gold star for that
kick.
one. Nice
Excellent.
job, and it takes an extra passing and a bounce.
That's athleticism.
That is.
That was a good job.
And good.
As I've been saying all year and for years, you've heard me talking about the center snap.
Knows how to think and move on his feet. I like that.
That was a good job, and a good job by Muir not running into him, because they still can call roughing the kicker on that when he's out of control like that.
So JJ gets it away.
Good play by Pasadena to get something out of that.
I think maybe the Pasadena Bulldogs varsity boys soccer coach might be talking to him about being a goaltender. I'm not sure if he can stop a shot, but he certainly can boot the ball pretty far. That's always a good thing when it comes to soccer. But we're still in the football season. Muir can actually make the playoffs, even though they're 3-3 and 5-4 in the season, because as strange as it sounds, they're in a different division, even though they're in the same league than Pasadena. They just take the top 16 schools of the divisions now. Muir actually has an outside shot at making the playoffs, even though they are fourth in their league and can't finish any higher than fourth. They could be one of the 16 best schools in their division.
Yeah, good.
Because it's different now. It's not just the automatic top three schools in each league. There's a shotgun snap. Kind of a deep drop there, a little bit overthrown. He had the right idea, but the wrong execution. He just threw it near his shoulder, kind of the wrong angle, incomplete. And that'll be a 2nd and 10. So
Here's the replay. Good rush in there. Hit some legal hit.
So the swarming defender nearby there for Pasadena was Alec Malloy. Oh, we have a chance. Let's get you the starters on the offensive line there for Muir. Mike Brown is a left tackle. He's a sophomore. Played in the JV team in 15 as a freshman. How about that? Dale Hubbard, probably the strongest guy on that line. He's a sophomore. Played in the varsity team, but it wasn't a starter last year as a freshman. Brian Delatorre Angel, hyphenated last name, junior. Can play on the JV team as a sophomore. Carlos Ramirez is your right guard, and the right tackle is Cameron Jackson. Cameron's one of the few both-way players on the squad for the Muir Mustangs. No gain on that run on the right side. Jolly in there to make the crunch. Maybe half a yard, and that's it. So the Muir Mustangs.
Okay, we have 4:20 left in the first quarter. No score. Muir Pasadena. Still no score.
3rd and 1, 3rd and 9. Muir at the 47-yard line. 147 comes up. Running and bobbing, weaving through traffic. I don't think that. No, I thought maybe he had him by the face mask there at the end.
I thought he got the helmet, but they must have said shoulder pads, and they didn't call it.
He's protesting. He's talking a little bit.
Did you see that? Yeah. Watch the replay here. Yeah, he had something there.
Yeah, maybe he got his.
I think that could have been called, but it wasn't.
That could have
That's
been
okay.
Called. I'm surprised a flag wasn't.
Did you see that remarkable? I guess you didn't see it. The Colorado game last night.
On the radio. Not
the
TV.
Colorado quarterback was rolling out. He's trying to get out of there. The guy, his face mask, he turned to the referee while running out there and signaled he had my face mask, and then threw a pass for a first down anyway. Remarkable play.
I didn't see it, but I heard it. 4th and 2, and they are in going forward formation from the 40-yard line, the plus 40. Coming up, and he didn't take off quick enough.
They're trying to run that delay there.
And says they got it, they do. They turn it over on downs, Muir does. How about that?
Did not make it. It's like a quarterback draw without dropping back, just a couple of steps and let things set up there. Good job by Pasadena not taking any of the outside stuff. Good stop. First down Pasadena, excellent field position about their 40-yard line.
Darren Myers is stopped, so good field position here finally for the Bulldogs. Everyone's really been healthy. It's been a healthy season really for both squads. I mean, there's some, sores. There's been some banged up guys, but no, everyone's playing tonight that should be playing this regularly starter for both sides. Health is always a good thing. 1st and 10. Off to that left side. This is Jolly.
Good defensive play.
Backed her up, and they really just
good defensive play by number 11.
Nice pursuit there, indeed, by Muir's Aaron Wilson. Wilson, 5'9", 130 pounds, only a 10th grader. Makes the good pursuit there and kind of just flung him out of bounds, you could say, really more than a tackle. Kind of threw him, but cleanly done. And one way chance here. Both-way players, the Muir Mustangs, they've got 5 both-way players. And they got 5 returning offensive starters and 4 returners. Muir does on defense. Your high school is about 900 or so kids when you count boys and girls both. Down in 13. Skyward they go. Ooh, had the right idea, but again, just let him a little bit too much of an angle on the outside there. Intended for his brother, Jalen Jolly. Jalen did everything he could to pull it in, stretch his body all the way, but he's only 5'9", 150. And just too much of an angle, too much juice on it. Incomplete. He had some room there, but if he had gotten it, he would have gotten knocked probably right away, but good effort. The Jollies have a lot of passion for football. They're jolly about it. I like it. Guys that get the most out of the bill. Probably the biggest guy in that offensive line, as far as just the weight, maybe not the height. I'm guessing for Pasadena is probably number 70. Joe Abajan. Again, he transferred to Cathedral High School. Far from here. They go to the air. It's complete. Little spin move. Nice. He eludes the first would-be tackler. Down he goes by the second. Herman makes the grab there. Mark Harmon. As he got turfed there by a couple guys on the other side.
Okay, you'll see some good defensive plays here. First man slows him down. Second man, third one gives him a really good hit. They talked about that a bit afterwards.
32 and
you can see him talking here.
Aaron Myers, 32 converged in 13. Lucky 13. Don't have his name here. The other roster. Can pull him up. Dolly gets a decent snap this time, punts it away. And takes once again, a passing bounce. We haven't seen too much return action here tonight. Downed, relatively deep. 32-yard line, not bad field position. Down by 33 of the Bulldogs, Joel Ambrose. Head coach for tonight is actually a home game for Pasadena Bulldogs in their dress reds. Dewan Schomburger, he's the head coach, and strangely, Knox, he is not his own offensive or defensive coordinator. He can overrule, of course, either one of them, but Charlie Collins, whose coaching duties were expanded from last year, now the OC, and Randy Horton, who's an alum, graduating in '88. He is the DC, the defensive coordinator for the Bulldogs. Muir takes his look out. This is Jordan Baker.
Reminds me, at the Pasadena Quarterback Club today, which was held at the Terry Donahue Pavilion here at the Rose Bowl, one of the speakers was Tom Marr, who's taken back over as football coach at PCC. Yeah. He was there several years ago and had a great record, and then left for several years. He's back now. And I asked him how he changed over the years. He says, I'm delegating more now. Yeah. I'm not trying to do it all myself. And that's what you learn as you get older.
Classy guy. Nice man.
Yeah, good man, good coach.
Actually have nice for a couple of football games. We got a new quarterback in there, 19, Tyke Sullivan. Sullivan, the Book of Solomon, stretches his way across there. Jordan Baker he gave it to. Baker kind of a big tailback type of build. Jordan 6'2", 205 for a senior. That's a pretty good-sized kid. He's got a good combination of size and speed and strength. Got it like that. Muir Mustangs got it smack dab on the 50 here. At the Rose Bowl, just a picture postcard, beautiful night for football. It's I hit 83 on my way up from Orange County to this game, and now we're probably in the low 70s, probably about 69, 70 degrees.
Tight six-man defensive line there, really packing it in.
10.
Good defensive play.
Left side, they kind of get caught early, but maybe get it, carve out a yard or two, not bad.
They're just daring Muir to run. We say Muir says we're going to run, then Pasadena says fine, we're sitting here waiting for you. We'll put 6 in the middle.
Jonathan Stevens, a man with 2 first names, gets clocked there by the big guy, Shane Koslow, K-O-S-L-O-W. He is a defensive tackle, senior, 5'11", 230. Built kind of squat, but he agile for a guy his size. Second and 7, they got 3 actually on that play, 3 yards. They pushed to the other side, the right side, dragging guys with them. Just a pile there. Couple more. Taken out in small chunks there again is number 5, Mr. Stevens. They got about 5 or 6 there. And slowly but surely Muir moving the football. They haven't gone to too much of their outside stuff, maybe just one time so far on the runs. That can pretty electrifying when they can do it. They come out of the I formation this time. 3rd down and 1. And goes off tackle to the left side, dragging guys with him. He's got enough for the first down.
Big first down.
High steps it all the way down to about the plus 30-yard line. Baker cooks up a nice first down for him, about a gain of maybe 11 or 12 there. Nice job by him. As hanging on for dear life was Pasadena's number 15, Randy Santillan. Santillan, strong side safety.
We have 4 seconds
He's
left.
the interceptions leader for
4
these
seconds
guys.
left in the first quarter.
Santillan has got 6 INTs, 6 interceptions for the Bulldogs this season. Having a good year. He lines up on the strong side. Of course, when you're a strong side safety, the man you pick up if he's going off for pass is a tight end. The tight end is your responsibility. You have Muir coming in this game. And like I said, 3-3 in their league, 5-4 on the season. Some of the past records for Muir. Last year they were 3-7, 3-4 in the Pacific League. In the 14th season, they were 6-5 overall, 6-1 lost in the first round of Cathedral High School. Back in the 2013 season, went 11-2, 3 rounds deep into the CIF playoffs, a perfect 7-0 in Pacific League. Norwalk High School, the third round, beat them. In the 2012 season, they went 8-4, lasted 2 rounds of the CIF playoffs. Again, went undefeated in league play, so 2 seasons in a row. Lost to West Covina in the playoffs. In 2011, they went 8-5, 3 rounds deep in the CIF playoffs. We're only 4-3, the third place school, but they lasted 3 rounds deep. Lost to Lacerna in the third round. Went 7-5, 2 rounds deep in the CIF playoffs in 2010. Went 5-2 in the Pacific League. Bonita High School, the public high school of Laverne, beat them in that second round. And Charter Oak in the first round in 2009. Here that year went 4-7 overall and 4-3 in the league. Deep man takes it and kind of gains ours as he goes down. It's Jonathan Stevens. And Keith Sullivan hands off to him. 6 yards on that play. Actually,
just a power play off the right side, the eye blast.
That's some
just
decent,
turn it, hand it to him. Good blocking up front by Muir.
Took advantage of it. Nice job. Actually, yeah, the quarterback in there is Darren Myers. So Darren Myers and Tyke Sullivan are kind of flip-flopping duties there at quarterback. It's not always the same guy. And we had a scoreless first half. So I'd say Muir probably playing a little bit better, cleaner football than Pasadena has in this game. Penalties have been low, and but we just seen 2 nice plays snuffed out on the Pasadena side. It could be a different story. It could be a different story for Pasadena if they didn't have those penalties and those big plays, Knox. But they had to settle for a scoreless tie.
Yeah, they're staying in the game. No score yet.
And this is the 70th game between these 2 schools, and we saw the victory last year, 13-6. Bulldogs winning it. And of course, you had the drought from 1996. Oh, that's the. These guys are from 30 years ago. The Muir High School team from 86. Some of them were also on the 87 team. I was talking, as I mentioned, with your acquaintance, your friend, the coach William Paul, and he mentioned that a lot of the guys that he coached when he was a coach are now coaching, whether at Muir High School or elsewhere. These guys from the 86 and the 87 schools. That's the thing about Pasadena. The reason why this is such a big rivalry game and means so much is because you got so many people that have lived here for a long time, and these players in the field, their parents went to the same school, Pasadena or Muir, sometimes even their grandparents. There's a lot of people living in this city, a lot of times in the same home for 50, 60 years. That's not unusual in Pasadena.
And most people know each other. They play youth ball together. They go to the different schools, so they keep playing. By the way, I believe in the white pants on the left of your walking out field, I believe that's Bill Paul over the left.
Wearing a light blue jacket tonight.
And the Ricky Evans team out there, honoring them for Muir. That great team back at those times. Good team all around. They had many people make all league, all Pacific League. Ricky was obviously the one, but it was a good team.
Chaz Collins, the son of offensive coordinator Charlie Collins, is at Arizona State redshirting, and he actually might see some action last couple of games for the Sun Devils. Saw him and his dad on the field before the game began, and they felt they were ready for this game here tonight for the Pasadena Bulldogs. They figured if they don't score this early, it's going to be a bloodbath the whole way, was what Coach Collins was telling me.
Well,
Dead ball, false start
I might as well mention the other
on the offense. 5-yard penalty remains.
White hat referee,
Second down.
Umpire Kenny James. Head linesman Eddie Gaxiola. Line judge James Thomas. Back judge Michael Moore.
Pacific League standings, Crescenta Valley taking care of everybody this year. 6-0 in league, 8-1 on the year.
They have Arcadia tonight, I believe.
Ooh, really? Burbank 5-1 and 6-3 in the league. Arcadia in the league 5-1, 8-1 overall. The Arcadia Apaches, the only public high school in that city. Here, as I mentioned, 3-3 and 5-4 on the season. Burroughs 3-3, 4-5. Pasadena 2-4 and 2-7. Hoover and going deep into the corner of the end zone. A little bit of there's a little bit of contact. The flag is shown there. There was contact between the two of them before the ball got in the area. That's a legitimate call. But who's it against? I'm not sure who the perpetrator was, to be honest with you. It might have been the offensive player. We'll see who's guilty of what.
I thought it was a pretty good defensive play, but I have to hopefully see that again.
Let's see if we got the replay on this one. This will be more nice to see. There was some contact there. And Pasadena, like I said, 2-4, 2-7. Hoovers 0-6. The public high school out of Glendale, and 3-6 on the year. And Glendale High School, the Glendale Dynamiters.
Pass interference on the offense. That was good there. I thought the defensive man did a good job. He had position.
Yeah.
He went up there. The offensive man did that.
Pass interference
The Glendale 0-6
on the offense.
1-8 on the year.
15-yard penalty. Replay. Second down.
Your offensive pass interference. You don't see that often, but we see it here. They'll repeat the second down. And some of the previous coaches from Muir High School, Ken Howard, 05-11. He coached here 7 seasons. And John Hardy from 2012, 13-14. Former head coaches for the Muir Mustangs. Second and 24 yards to go from the 5-yard line, the plus 45. Off to the long side, the left side, looking to cut inside. He does, and he just gets stopped, but not turf there. He's still not down.
Good job by passing it, stringing it out.
Yeah,
when if you go wide like
tough.
that.
Number 5, Jonathan Stephens on the run there, and they just kind of, that was kind of like a Walter Payton play where you stopped his motion, but he never brought
Here we
him
go
down.
again. They'll slow developing.
That was.
They're trapped
He
inside
had room
now.
right here. And then
Now they're coming
he
up.
cut in, but he was in between 2 or 3 players.
He got a few
there.
yards.
But he got a couple of yards even between after the initial red shirts hit. So good play, good
Gained
quality
about
run.
8.
Not bad. Yeah, he did. Game clock is ticking here early in the second quarter. So money play here, third down, third and long for the Muir Mustangs. My guess is they're probably going to throw it to the right side, the long side, where they got their 3 receivers you can see on the screen. One receiver the short side.
Good screen left.
One
blocker up there. Good job setting the blocker up.
Still going. Plunks bodies and finally gets knocked out of bounds, but not before the damage is done. Nice job there. Wow, by Jonathan Stephens. And that was a nice play.
A very well conceived play. You'll see it right here. He blocks. Look at 52, 62 out there.
Yeah.
And he's setting him up. Look at the runner. Good job
Just
setting him up. Good
centralizing
block in
completely.
front.
Yeah.
And got a few more yards. Well designed play. One man screen. One blocker screen.
Knocked bodies there with Pasadena's number 19, Alec Malloy. But good neutralization there of number 1 of Pasadena. Trying to get him was Christian King. King didn't exactly look like royalty on that play. Down the middle. Nice job. Kind of falls forward as he gains yards there. Jordan Baker. As Baker, bake me a cookie. Muir a first down here. So Muir with the deepest threat here so far. This is the deepest anybody's got on the field here. They finally can say it's first and goal for somebody. It's first and goal from the 7 as they go towards the north goal here. Look out. Muir on the march. They come on the I formation. Everybody's very tight with that offensive line. Very little space between all the guards and tackles in the center. And slamming forward off tackle to the left there. The B gap there goes Jordan Baker. Baker, mainstay running back side of the backfield.
See the play again here coming off the left side. Good blocking up front. Good cut inside.
Yeah, right between the center and the guard.
4 or 5 yards, solid gain.
Yeah, he did a good job. That play got what it was designed to get. Look out. Second and goal from the 2. They'll 3 shots at it here. I formation, they come once again.
Good job.
It's a good pursuit. Nobody picked one of these guys up. Nobody picked up number 32.
Especially 32 came around behind the play.
And he was in
good
there
job
quick.
by the Pasadena defense to stop that one.
Somebody missed their assignment. That was Ethan Nishikawa. Outside linebacker. Laying the lumber. 5'10", junior. Did a nice job there. Clutch tackle. Horses. They did get a yard though, but kept them out of the end zone. It'll be third down and 1 yard to go as the play clock and the game clock continue to tick here early in the second quarter. Looking for our first score of the night. We may have it here soon. Let's find out. They're coming out of the eye once again. 2 receivers are in. Here's the give. They go to the right side here. He's in the end zone. Is he in first? I think he's in. Haven't indicated yet.
Just a fullback blast. And if you notice, the fullback was in the 4-point stance. He looked like a racehorse, like ready to get taken off, and went for it. Good power off right side, and they pushed him in. Good block by Pasadena, but a good push by Muir. Second push got the touchdown. Good, solid run.
Couple more than one guy involved in that blocking scheme. Probably the main guy that took the brunt of it there for Muir was big number 52,
There's
Cameron
a player,
Jackson.
I think he's at Texas. They nicknamed him the 18-wheeler. That's it's getting ahead about 16 of the 18 wheels right there. That was a strong run.
They're going for a 2-point conversion. Their kicking game is not all that great this year.
Not now.
Oh, look out. Ball coughed it up. They coughed it up.
Yeah.
And
Point for 2, got none.
Point lead. So they've had some Anton Sims was telling me, the head coach of here that special teams have not been to his liking, but they do have a bit of a weak kicking game, but they do go for 2. And they got the talented backfield, though. But here's my thing, if you can make it half the time or more than half the time, score these 2 touchdowns in the game, you're going to come out with the same amount of points anyway if you had a good kicker. So there you see it on the scoreboard, and
we have 9:27 left in the first half. Here out to a 6-0 lead. Very tight game so far.
And the Muir season so far, 5-4, 3-3. Like I mentioned, opened up a home game against Compton High School, 43-12 winners. Beat Desert Oasis away 6-0 in the second week. Lost to LaSalle 44-6. Again, LaSalle, long-established program. First league game, lost 39-14. Home game against Burbank. Went on the road and lost a tight one, 19-12 to Arcadia High School. The Apaches hosted Crescenta Valley and lost 33-0. Got shut out by them. There's a kickoff, and nice job there by Christian King. He dives forward for a couple. He kind of lost his balance after the initial guy hit him down.
A short kick again. This time he did not try to fair catch it. He could have. Tried to he knew he could get a couple of yards, and he did. He got 4 or 5 yards.
Guys out to about the 35 yard line or so. Deeper than that, but nice job by them. He's in field position. Pasadena down by 6. Sure, they'll keep it on a mix-it-up offense here. Your quarterback once again, big kid for a senior quarterback. But a miscommunication in the backfield with his brother there. Takes the carry and just gets swung out of bounds. Down he goes. Nothing blatant about that. Nothing dirty. Aaron Wilson just got him around the waist and threw him out. You don't have to hurt yourself and put in a crunch to bring him down.
There was nothing up front. They were overloaded to the right, and Muir shifted with them. Here comes the replay, and they had to bounce outside. And great speed by Muir. Good speed by Pasadena, better by Muir.
Jalen.
And that was a bit much, but it was legal. You know why it was legal? Because they didn't throw a penalty.
Exactly. He flung him. 2nd and 16, a loss of 6. I thought they lost a few, but not that much. But look out. Puts it up. He's got a man open in the flat.
He's got
nice catch. Some room to run with. As legs go flying, yards get gained. That was number 17, Hassan Sanders. Colonel Sanders. First down.
Here we go. You'll see a quick short pass. Good release by 17 out there. 13 got caught inside.
First wave of tacklers were he was a little bit past.
7 going low to make the tackle.
4, so right in that little thin gap there. Nice catch and a nice yak. My favorite statistic, yardage after catch. He probably got about 10 yards after he picked it up. I was wrong. They are short of the first down by maybe
by about 1.
Yeah.
3rd and 1.
3rd down and 1 yard to go. Big time money play here. Jolly at the line.
Quarterback
side is the left
probably
side.
Good call.
As he pulls forward right down the middle.
Quick count. Got him before they were ready. I believe they got it. First down.
Yep. And he went between his center
Move the
and
chains.
his right guard, and there he goes. Carving out the room for him there. For Ben Burrich, senior returning starter of the right guard, and Hakeem Harrington, the center. At the 47-yard line of their own. The Bulldogs on the move here. Deep man takes it. This is Jolly, kind of gets spun around and goes down. Gets flattened early. Not much there, maybe a yard, if that. Kind of semi-lost his balance a bit too. Carlos Ramirez with the crunch on
the
him a bit.
The Muir defense, you can see him packed in there. They're not letting that I formation stuff work. They're not been able to run. Pasadena isn't able to move the ball up the middle. They can get something, a little trickeration outside sometimes, a short pass or something.
Yeah, I think we'll stick with some of the short passes.
They're not running over the top of them. Muir's just playing too well.
Flip it here, flip it there, outside in the flat, maybe the mid-range stuff where we saw it work between the early defenders and the mid-range defenders, the linebackers. Try that a little bit. They might be able to keep the ball for a while and keep the gains coming. Look out, he's going deep. Well overthrown. 2 defenders were closer to where the receiver was. Yep.
Good coverage by 14, the cornerback, and the safety playing center field did what number 7 is supposed to do.
Shane Andrews is 14.
Mickey Mantle playing center field out there for you baseball people years ago. He came up over center.
And Amir Davis from here on the coverage there. Receiver
Good
was right
coverage,
in between
cornerback.
him. He just had him over, didn't have him outrun.
First rule of defensive backs. You're deeper than the deepest, wider than the widest. And don't let anybody behind you. If you follow that one rule, you'll stay plain. If they catch him, throw it in front of you, tackle him. Don't let anybody behind you. He did a good job. He kept the cushion.
Senior Mike Harmon was the intended receiver. It'll be 3rd and long, 3rd and 11 for Pasadena. Another money play coming up. I formation. Offset I here. The left. Receiver to the left. They take it. Receiver stays in the block. Gets some blocking help, but not enough.
Good job
As
by
he pulls forward
defense.
what he can.
Number 11 coming from the inside out as the inside backer. The
was
cornerback held the corner, wouldn't let him turn up that way. Good defense.
Galen Jolly listed as a wide receiver, cornerback, and a running back. He does a little bit of everything, as you can see. The game tonight, he's been busy.
I like the
Crunch there,
cornerback. He
Shane
took
Andrews
on the
came up to meet
blocker
him.
out there, chicken fighting as they call it, and he pushed him right back. But he didn't give up position. He kept his feet, kept the leverage, turned it in a bit, wouldn't let it get outside,
Yeah.
and a good inside-out pursuit by Muir with good speed as always.
We're seeing Shane Andrews get some plays both ways. Pasadena.
It got there.
Punting duties once again. Jalen comes up. I'm not sure if it's a planned fake, but off he goes. Look out. The snap
Good
is
run. Good
He's
run.
still on his feet. He's going to get enough for the first down. Still going. He pushes his way all the way down.
First down.
To the plus 35-yard line. So how about that, Jalen Jolly? What a nice job.
I
He
don't
saw
think
where the
that
room was and he took to it.
I don't think that was planned. It was just a high kind of slow snap. I think he looked. Oh, I'm out of here. Yes,
Yep.
I think he was right, and then a wonderful job of being an athlete.
Nice turn on a right
and got a
around there
block
on
or two here and there, and set some people up.
Made a nice turn on a dime, literally in one
Good
step
job.
on the plus 40, on the minus 45-yard line. He
Fine
gets
run.
down to the to the 35-yard line, the plus 35. So that was a gain of about 26-27. Nice job by him. A major shot in the arm, excellent field position. This might be the best of their night here for Pasadena. They're on the move.
With 7 minutes left in the first half, Pasadena trailing 6-0
Pasadena,
First
they get
man
that
up front,
down he
no,
goes.
about 2-yard loss.
You
Fine
ain't
job.
going nowhere. He gets
Fine job
stuffed,
by the
crunched,
center of the Muir
Stuffed,
defensive
crunched, and
line.
smothered, all in one. Down he goes, number 25 there is Rahad Black. And Rahad Black, again, seeing green early. Once again, they've called his number a couple times, but he just hasn't gotten the blocking help on the plays that he's touched the football. Doing what he can back there, though. I got to hand it to the referee. He's got good, firm control of the game and command of the game. I heard him talking to Antoine Sims before the game began, and he seemed very organized and very astute.
Strong right. Look
Second
at
and
Muir
11.
react to
Ooh,
that.
Lost the ball.
Muir got it.
Oh,
Muir got it.
possession. Well, folks, don't forget is rule number 1 of football. They lose possession of the football. Muir recovers the ball. Oh, my goodness.
A low snap. He went down for it. Yeah, way low snap and too
Almost
fast.
like it was too much. Hit him in the hands too hard.
Yeah.
And
They-
alertly
they-
diving on is one of the defensive linemen. Nice job by Muir.
They had a strong right
They snuff out the
over
threats.
shift to the right formation, and Muir
52.
shifted with him, trying for the quick play up there.
Cameron
Bad snap,
Jackson.
got loose. Good job by Muir.
So
We
Cameron-
still have 7 minutes.
Plenty
6:14
of time to work with.
left.
So the man with the common last name, Jackson, makes an uncommon quick fumble recovery. Nice job by him. Heads up play. He deserves a sticker on his helmet for that one. I formation. They come. Split receivers. First down. Muir, look out. Deep man takes it.
Good
This is
job
once
by
again Gordon Baker.
66.
56 to Pasadena lane. Lumber like Knox. Like you said, that was Felipe Maestas. Defensive end, senior, 5'10", 215 pounds.
Okay, we replay coming up. You'll see 66, and he's the first one there. Good help by 15 coming up behind.
I think Jolly got him around the
From the
ankles just a
corner.
little bit, just to slow him initially there. He did a good job of slowing him down. Got him right around the ankles in the early going. Second down, 8 yards to go. 2 yards were gotten on that play. Back in at quarterback now is Tykees Sullivan. They're flip-flopping the quarterbacks. Like I said, they come out of the shotgun this time. 2nd and 8 from the 27. We have whistles. I don't think we
Delay
have
of game.
flags.
Delay of
okay.
game.
I didn't see the flag thrown.
Way in the back.
Yeah. Too much time against Muir. So you got to be conscious of that. So we've seen a cleanly played game here. A few penalties in the first quarter, not too many here in the second. That's good to see. Let's hope it continues. A few penalties makes for a quicker game, as you know.
Yes.
I always like that because quicker games, you get home earlier, get to bed at a safe hour, and, it's always good to see clean, well-played football.
It makes the game go faster.
I like the fact I just like seeing good, well-played football, and we're seeing that here tonight for the most part. I for me, or deep back takes it. This is once again legs go flying.
They're working
Jordan
on
Baker.
that left side. Or
They're doing what they can.
Their left side. They feel they got some good yardage there.
Okay. We're looking for
Not
any
a lot
weakness
of
they can
yardage, but
find.
getting some.
He did a good job of faking to give to the initial guy and
They
then
got a
giving it to
fullback lead
Jordan
up
Baker.
there. Good block by the fullback. Good job up there.
Yeah, it was Jonathan Stevens at number 5. He's a versatile player. He's good. He's strong. You know, he's fat. He's not the fastest guy, but he's fast enough. But he can throw a block, and
Fullbacks
he's
aren't
happy to
famous
do
for
it.
being fast.
Yeah, but he's a strong runner, and he's a good teammate because he'll carve out a good hole for you too. All those guys know they got to do it. The grunt work, not just the touching of the football to running. Ooh, overthrown. Now a flag
There's
is
a penalty.
thrown.
He had his shirt behind the play. If we get a replay, we'll see it.
That was close to the Pasadena player. That was to the Muir receiver.
Defensive pass interference. I think he had his shirt. The cornerback coming.
And that's a shame because he wasn't really all that near.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
This is
This is kind of
pattern
an
down
unusual
the
play.
side. Cornerback's in position.
Got the time. He's
But
got
right
the,
about there, he's holding on to him.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I think that's what they call it because they threw it back at that. They threw it at that.
But you could argue perhaps that was an uncatchable ball, maybe. But
Yeah, but I actually overthrew it. But again, by the way, the safety played it very well. Safety was in good position. Cornerback was beat by a step or two, but after he helped the guy slow down a bit, that helped. But the safety did a good job being in position. I don't think the receiver could have caught it, but the penalty. And, of course, in high school and college, 15-yard penalty.
On the defense, that's a 15-yard penalty, and the result is a first down.
a bit of a semi-threat by Muir is all of a sudden flip-flops quickly to Muir's favor as they've got the ball 1st and 10 at the 48. At the plus 48, Myers in the quarterback this time. And Myers takes off, hesitates at the snap, and now in the middle he goes, keeps it, gets smothered there by a couple guys in the red shirts and white pants. A lot of white out there today.
Okay, you'll see it here. Fakes it here.
Yep.
Little bit of a hole there. 5 leads up through there. Gets
Myers.
his block. Gets 2 blocks.
Got a yard on it. I think the guy that pulled him down was Mike Harmon, maybe a half a yard. Mike Harmon in there for the stop. Main guy. Guy snapping that football here tonight for the Muir Mustangs, number 61, Brian De La Torre. 10. Going skyward, going deep. Look out! Oh, overthrown. We've seen too many overthrown passes here tonight, Knox. Incomplete.
He out through the house. He had
Amari
a couple
Bernard.
receivers going down there. His man was open. He'd beaten the coverage. You see him throw it.
Amari. He's got some good speed, but he just couldn't get quite to it. As the quarterbacks tonight putting too much juice on the ball. Incomplete. So, having a strong arm is a good thing, but an accurate arm, Knox, as you know, is always more important than a strong arm. All right. 4 minutes to go here in the fourth, or probably in the second quarter. 3rd and 10 for Muir. 3 receivers are in. He takes off. Look out. Got a bit of a hole. It's narrow. Oh, he bobbles the ball, but he keeps possession of the football. Don't forget, folks, possession is so important. That's number 1 rule of football. Keep possession of the football, folks, and don't forget, possession remains 9/10 of the law. All right. Little good block there late, as you could see there. He got scampers past, hanging on for dear life. Initial guy that put the hit on him was number 19, Alec Malloy. Coming in for the kill was Elijah Simmons, and he juggled it, but he hung on. Good job, good effort there by Darren Myers. Gets his guys down to about the. Here's going to be going for it here on 4th.
Okay,
and,
4th and 4. They're going for it.
The ball's at about the
They're about the 45-yard line.
A little bit of jump in there. I thought maybe somebody crossed the line of scrimmage early, but nope. Play's allowed to run. No flag is thrown. He puts it up.
Throws it away. No.
Throws it away, incomplete. So again, Muir will get snuffed
Penalty
out.
flag comes
now
out.
a flag comes out. Very late thrown on the Pasadena side. Maybe there's some jaw jacking over there.
Okay. Looked very
Must have been
unsure
verbal.
of everything. 11 stood still.
A little confusion on his
Good block
play.
there. Legal. Then he throws it out. Was
I saw a player on the sidelines who is in street clothes, but he's in red and white.
the referees
but
the officials are talking about it over there right now.
I'm guessing it was verbal. It's probably going to be on sportsmanlike conduct for a comment.
Okay, get the white hat now. White hat. Intentional grounding.
Okay.
That's what it said. This isn't the pro game where you can get outside the tackle box and throw it out there. That's intentional grounding. There was nobody in the area, is what they're saying. We can disagree with that. Doesn't matter. That's what the call was. High school's different.
Well, that was 4th down anyway, so will they just give him the yardage?
No, it's a loss of, it's a penalty, and Yardage and loss of down.
But it was fourth down
It's
anyway.
yardage and loss of down.
Okay, so they're going to get the yardage job. Is the
Intentional
benefit for
grounding.
Pasadena. Okay,
So
because
the
that was fourth down.
offense
gets
There you go.
yardage and the ball.
There you go.
Lost it down.
It was going to be their ball
5
anyway, but
yards.
it's going to be their ball
Result,
anyway with a shot in the yard.
first down.
Additional yardage. So good field position for them. First down and 10, of course, obviously at the 45-yard line, the plus 45-yard line. So a short field to work with for Pasadena. So they had kind of the long field to begin with in the first quarter. They got short fields to work with in the second, but they need to take advantage of it. They're down by 7. Good opportunity here, plenty of time. They got at least 2 timeouts remaining. Off he goes. This is Jolly. Look out, still scampering, still going, dragging guys with him. Does not take no for an answer. Still kicking and diving, still kicking and kicking. And Jolly.
Good job running the option.
Very nice play. Made his decision quickly, and off he went, off to that right side. Nice
That's
job.
the option out of that formation. You ride a guy for a while, give him the ball, and not that time he pulled it back.
In a nice
Big,
inside
strong
lane.
man. Good run. Good play.
So it gets down about the 29-yard line, about a 16-yard scamper. Look out, the deepest field position so far tonight for the Pasadena Bulldogs. Smack dab at the 30, it's first down. 2:47
Good
and
play by
ticking.
Pasadena.
Yes, it was. One of the nicer plays of the night. Shotgun snap they come, two backs on each side of them. Flags are thrown and whistles are blown. We
Illegal
have a
procedure.
dead ball foul.
Illegal procedure.
Somebody moved before the ball was snapped. Ball start, illegal procedure, all kind of sort of the same thing. So, Bulldogs in red. Yeah, take one step forward. Couple steps forward, one step back. Take a deep breath. They'll recharge going, retain the down, no, of course. They'll be first and 15 yards to go. And, again, if I'm passing it, I would try a few more of those short passes, the little dink and dunk stuff. They've only shown it a couple times, but it has worked. I'd maybe go to that a little bit more often in the ground game. That's just me, though. There's a snap. Gives it to the deep man, his brother. Oh, I think he might have gotten around the face mask, did he? Or around the collar. They throw the flag. It's going to be either it's going to be the horse collar or a face mask. Because I saw his helmet just go get yanked.
If you watch what Muir has is a 2-man line, and they get him up there, and then they'll see him turn around real fast right there.
Clearly face
You don't turn around that fast without a face mask assist.
I think it might have been 52 there. That's a 15-yard boost for the Bulldogs. Look out.
We have a personal
Cameron Jackson, I think, was the one that got him. He might
personal
not
foul,
have
face
intended to do it.
mask.
It's a 15-yard penalty, and it's just short of the line to gain, but it remains. First.
There were no 10-yard penalties for a long time. I used to ask my dad about that. Why?
We only have
no
10s.
10s.
We have 2:30 left in the first half.
Wrong side's the left side. First and 10. 2 receivers on that right side. The short side. They put it up. The slat man takes it. Slot receiver makes the grab and gets kind of chased out of bounds.
And out of bounds.
Got his
That
body
helps
behind
too.
it. Yep. Stops the clock. Hassan Sanders, the Colonel, makes the grab.
As a lot of people have said, the short passing attack is like a little, almost like a running play. Short pass, catch the ball, get a few
He did a
yards,
good job too because
and
he
if possible, step out of bounds.
Okay, my mistake. He did not get his body behind. That was all his hands and give him some. He really couldn't get his body behind it. You want to, of course, that's good coaching, but just the angle he was at, he pulled in. That was all his fingers. So give him an A+
First and
for
10
a
at
good
14.
grip and good hands. First down. First and 10. Look out. Pasadena on the march. They've got the ball at the 15-yard line. They want to get this game back
Good defense.
from being down one score. Deep pitch here, and they
32,
just get
read
took
that
down
like
early.
a book.
They
Bravo, I
saw
read your book.
it coming from the start.
Yeah, he came up on that quick pitch
Damon
out
Jolly.
there. He saw
Not
it
much
coming
room.
and got there before he even had a chance
He's
to
not too
move.
happy. And,
Look at that.
And nobody
Great
picked up
play.
that
Out.
outside guy that initially put the slowdown on him and got him
Pasadena.
around the ankles there. Who was that? Number 32.
32.
32 is
Time
a both-way player, sometime quarterback, and usually on the ground.
Darren
on the
Myers.
defense, Darren Myers.
Good read.
Nobody
Good,
picked- yeah,
good instincts, good knowledge of the game,
Yeah, he made a
good
nice move
realizing
there.
what's in front of you, and using your abilities to get back there in a hurry. Well done.
That's Charlie Collins, the ball gentleman, the guy in the white shirt on the far right side of the screen, and he's been involved with the Pasadena program for a while now. I think he's an on-campus teacher, and he's been here for a bit, and he's coaching a lot. Charlie is the offensive coordinator, and when it's practice days, he coaches the quarterbacks and the offensive backs. So his main duties are he helps out a little bit on the special teams, but mainly coaches quarterbacks and helps out with the running backs. Running backs are kind of coached by committee, but he's kind of the lead guy on that. And Collins is an English teacher on campus. And world-class guy, nice man. 2nd and 17 after that loss. So I thought it was fewer yards lost than that, but they got him a shotgun. You can understand after that loss of yardage, putting it up. Look out, kind of a wobbly pass. It's thrown to the outside guy, makes a catch. Body behind it, cuts in. Still on his feet, gets chased out of bounds. He's inside the 5-yard line. Nice job there. Wow. Catching and bobbing his weaving his way through that sidelines traffic. Jeremiah Academy, the book of Jeremiah. First down.
Good pass. He had some mustard on it. He threw that pretty well.
Yeah.
Good catch. Caught the ball.
He was very aware of the sidelines where he got a little bit of blocking help there. Step past number 13 of Muir. Don't have a number on 13, or name on 13, pardon me. But a nice play there. And it gets the Mustangs, or pardon me, the Bulldogs into 1st and goal field position. Plenty of time. 1:53 here in the second quarter. They're down by 6. They can take the lead here. They have two, an unusual formation there. 2 to the split backfield to the right side and 1 deep. Snapping off to the right side. He's in the end zone. Let's go flying as he goes across. Touchdown. There's no flags. It's clean. And the brothers Jolly try to score at 6 here. Jalen takes that. Follows lead blocking, and in he goes.
It's a power right formation. They gave it to him. Good defensive pressure on the field, but he cut up inside of it. So 2 men were behind him. After that was a numbers game. He found the slice in there, found the place to go. Fine run.
He skipped past Jonathan Stevens pretty well. Jonathan didn't really have a grasp on him. He just kind of had a hand on him.
This is for the lead.
The high snap, though. The ball is
pretty
down.
good.
The kick is up, and I think it's good. No, it's not.
No good.
And the kick fails. It's
We
wide
have no
to the right.
angle whatsoever. We are directly in line with the goalpost. We have 0 angle, and
Yeah, we're right on it.
No good.
Yeah.
6 to 6.
So a 6-6 tie is
See if we
well
can
to
catch
settle
that
for.
again.
Pasadena could have gone up right there, and in a tight, well-played, evenly matched game like this, that could be the difference in the football game. But so Muir misses their 2-pointer, and Pasadena misses their extra point, and destroying the scoreboard there. And you see the home Pasadena Bulldog fans. So Pasadena playing for pride tonight. Muir playing for an outside shot. It's still making the top 16 in their division, Division 9. As it's not 5 leagues in LA County part of the southern section anymore. Actually, I think that's a whole southern section. Why I think it's just whoever the 16 best records are in football, the 16 most competitive schools in any one division go, regardless of if it's 3 schools from one league or any league anymore. That's how it used to be done. This is the first year of that change. Here, we'll get the chance to get the ball back. Here, got 2 timeouts remaining. Pasadena has 1. So Muir can make a march out of it. I've seen plenty of high school drives that lasted less than 1:46 that ended in a touchdown. So plenty of time to work with the timeouts that they've got. A whistle is blown as the kick is kicked off. Maybe I think somebody's offside.
Penalty, probably offside.
Yeah, that's usually what it is when it's that early. They can kick it off 5 yards farther back. And of course, the high schools still kick off from the 40 as the NFL used to many eons ago.
The referee's not involved in this call. He's way down at the end. It's just offside. They just call it from back there. They don't need the referee, by the way, is down at the goal line. So he's not involved in this call.
You remember George Allen, the coach of the Rams and, of course, the Redskins, George Allen?
And Whittier College.
That's right. He did coach at Whittier College. Joe Gibbs, by the way, I think he coached at Cerritos College eons ago. Cerritos Junior College, of course, in south of LA County. Plenty of room to return it with. Look out. Bobbing and weaving his way. Nicely moving through traffic. Kind of a serpentine-like return. Not bad. As that is Amir Davis. Haven't called out his name here too much, but he sees some action on special teams. Amir, pretty speedy kid, does all he can. He had Pasadena was kind of down there slowly. So he had about a good 30 yards before he saw any red shirts coming his way. And off he goes. Good return. Nice job. He did that without an awful lot of blocking help. So decent field position to the 38-yard line, 60 yards in front of him, with 1:38 and 2 timeouts remaining. So quarterback, low snap here. He takes off. We have another quarterback in here, number 7 now, as he kind of throws his body into the would-be tackler more than he gets hit. That is Amir Davis taking the snap. Amir kind of fights his way away from Randy Satayan. Satayan is, again, the strong side safety. Satayan, number 32, and then number 15. Yeah, Randy Satayan. 32 also chasing him there was Ethan Nishikawa. and no gain. As you can see, 3 receivers to the right side, the long side, but not spread far out.
Good option.
Look
Good
out,
read.
nice move. Down the field, still going, still thundering. Finally gets him up from behind, but not before the damage is done as he wrestles himself away from the from Christian King, number 1. Wow.
That's the old
Amir
style.
Davis.
That's the old style down the line option, out of a shotgun look. But that isn't the fake run. He just looked going up there. It's the old hesitation option Nebraska used to run so well. Just go down there and look at him and let them block themselves. Good cut up inside, good speed, great gain.
Joel Ambrose just
They're down to the 38-yard line
10 yards
now.
earlier.
38 to 38. 22-yard run.
All snapping around the 40-yard line or so. This is
good delay
32.
run. Delay, quarterback draw.
Yeah, he timed it well. Darren Myers, 6'0". Malloy makes the stops. Darren Myers, 6 foot, 190 pounds. Pasadena, their high school is about 1,900 kids big, so it's twice as big as Pasadena. 8 returners, returning starters
Chips right
total
now, single left.
from last season's team, 2015. Another quarterback in, number 11 this time.
Good pursuit, but here he comes.
This is Aaron Wilson.
It's the famous Muir broken
Yeah,
play.
to the
Look
right
out.
side. Starts off to the left, ends up to the right side, gets chased out of bounds. Again, not hit, but chased out of bounds. That was about 40 yards running for the short amount of yards gained.
We've said it for years and years and years. The most exciting play around is the broken play at Muir.
Missed him around the ankles
Good
right there.
speed coming back. Good job by Pasadena blocking up that side. They're coming
Chicago
across.
missed him on the ankles and cost him.
He didn't gain a lot. He gained some.
He did a lot of running. He's definitely
east-west, not enough north-south.
Correct. As they are going towards that north goal, here in the shadow of the San Gabriel Mountains.
15-yard gain, I think, apparently. It's on the 23-yard line.
So Muir with 32 seconds to work with. They have 1 timeout remaining. The ball is, again, 1st and 10 at the 23. They send 3 receivers to the long side, the left side, as you can see on the left side of your screen. We have whistles. I think they're calling timeout.
Timeout.
Yeah.
Delay of game
Delay of game.
on the offense. 5-yard penalty remains.
That hurts. You get a play like that, you can't make up your mind. That's
Yeah.
tough. That's tough.
With 23 seconds or 32 seconds to go, you might still need that timeout. Yeah, it's super late in the half, but you might have a play out there that's going to stop in the middle of the field. You want to be able to stop the clock. So here we see some former Pasadena players.
Stuff coming up for halftime.
Some ceremonies that the Taylor and crew will be shooting.
Good pressure.
Look out.
Good pressure.
He comes up after that behind guy, misses him, and the second behind guy finally pulls him down around the waist in the rear end.
The
Down he
initial
goes.
pressure was by 66. Made a great push in there for
66 for
Pasadena.
Felipe
You'll see him. He
Maestas.
just beats the man up there. They blocked out, the block in and out.
Maestas,
And
he's a
after
big guy
that,
and
he
carries a lot of weight.
just,
He's very agile and pretty speedy for a guy his size. You're right, he stayed with him the whole time. You're right.
But that first defensive lineman broke the play down.
Yeah, he did. Nice job by Maestas. Maestas at the end had helped him from Ethan Nishikawa. So good defensive pursuit there by both of them. As there we see one of the officials for Pasadena Unified School District, obviously, on the Pasadena sidelines. So the respective teams consulting with their coaching staffs. While you have a chance to run you through the coaching staff, Owen Schaumberger, head coach, Charlie Collins, defensive coordinator, Randy Horton, defensive coordinator, Wendell Kevin Clark is the defensive line coach. He's an alum, played in the he graduated in 07, played in the 06 game. Horton is also an alum, graduated in 88, as did Anthony Washington. Washington is the linebackers coach. Kim Stoughton is the defensive backs coach for Pasadena. Special teams is mainly Schaumberger himself. Coach Collins, as I mentioned, coaches the quarterbacks and offensive backs. Collins also the wide receivers, and it's running backs by committee with mainly Collins the guy. The coach that handles that mostly. Shotgun snap they come, puts it up, down the middle, it's caught! Look out, out the flat in the middle! Can he get out of bounds? He gets knocked to the ground and hard there. Pays the price by 2 guys.
Timeout is called.
And there's a little bit of jaw-jacking going on down there.
Timeout is called.
Receiver kind of
timeout.
the would-be defender after the
Yes,
ball was
by Muir.
after the play was over. Amir Davis
That's
better
their
watch
third
it.
and final.
Replay right now. See him good protection this time. Good play
Puts
over the
it up,
middle.
right on target. Gets his body behind. Nice job. Looking for extra
Receiver,
yards.
the receiver just sat down in the middle and caught the ball. That was good.
nothing flagrant about that hit, but he was not happy with the. He knocked him in the head. He's lucky he didn't get the official didn't see that, because he probably would have gotten flagged for that for just unsportsmanlike conduct. You got to watch it. You got to behave yourself down there. Yes, it's a contact sport. Yes, it's a collision sport. But good coaches. I know. Speaking about Tom Muir, he often would coach his teams. I remember him quite well when he was with Pasadena the first time as a head coach, and of course he continued to coach at PCC or teach at PCC, even though he was no longer the head coach. He coached elsewhere as an assistant. I think mainly.
He's a tenured kinesiology professor up there. So
nice guy too. There's Coach
There's
Bill Paul. There, the older gentleman with the long hair. And he was saying, Muir always told me, he says, I always coach my guys to not retaliate, even if they were sucker punched or somebody did a low blow against them, because he says the chances are the officials only going to see retaliate and flag our team. Puts it out.
Good play on offense, better play on
Jonathan
defense.
Stevens
A great read.
makes the grab, but he got hit hard and hit low early.
Very good pressure by the quarterback. He turned to throw that over there. Good job looking away. But that will be halftime.
So Pasadena, good effort student here. Puts his arm up. Stevens had the ball, got his body behind him, but he got hit hard, hit him low, wasn't about to let him go. A nice stop by Pasadena. So the schools will have to settle for a 6-6 knotted game here. And this has been a defensive struggle, an interesting game. It's had semi-big plays. It's had good defensive efforts. It's been a relatively cleanly played football game. Haven't seen too many penalties. That's always good to see. And it's been one of those games in which, let's just say it, it's anybody's ball game, Knox. This one is evenly matched from start to finish. From start to finish so far.
Very evenly matched. 6-6. Extra point teams both need some work. Top pass in the kick might be.
It's had its moments.
Been a very even game. Both teams playing very much. Neither team can run the ball up the middle very much. The defenses are swarming in their good speed, good style. A couple of passes work for both sides, but nothing effectively.
If you're a casual fan, you're like, oh, the game is 6-6. But if you're a coach, you probably like to see games like this, because we're seeing some good football played down there, offensively and defensively. This is a game in which, to me, this is what kind of football is all about. Defense is dictating so far, and we got a whole half to go, so we'll see if they can continue that way. But I have a feeling this one might go down to the wire a bit. We'll see. We'll come back for the second half here on K-Learn. My name is Peter Pigskin, here along with Knox, the Professor Wassey. We'll take a halftime break here as they will be shooting some of the ceremonies. We'll pick it up in the third quarter. We'll be back. Don't you dare go away.
Stamina, character, and his motto, not easily broken, will be forever remembered. Ladies and gentlemen, as we inaugurate the Turkey Tussle Austin M. Lacey MVP Award tonight, please give the Lacey family a rousing round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at center field as we present the 2016 Hall of Fame inductees from John Muir High School. Dr. Rosemary Smith, graduated from John Muir High School in 1962 and was selected in the category of education. Richard Akamoto graduated from John Muir High School in 1970 and was selected in the category of business.
Dr. Frank L. Vernon graduated from John Muir High School in 1972 and was selected in the category of science. Dr. Julie Bunn graduated from John Muir High School in 1975 and was selected in the category of government service.
Ken Whittingham, he graduated from John Muir High School in 1977 and was selected in the category of performing arts. Miss Jan Berkeley graduated from John Muir High School in 1982 and was selected in the category of science.
Joel C. Bryant graduated from John Muir High School in 1985 and was selected in the category of community service. Angela King graduated from John Muir High School in 1989 and was selected in the category of writing, author/reporter. And last but certainly not least, we will also be re-inducting Muir alumni class of 1935, Olympic medalist and a Pasadena icon, the late Matthew Mac Robinson. And his son, Edward Robinson, will be accepting on behalf of Mac Robinson. And all Mustangs, the induction ceremony is tomorrow, Saturday, November 5th at 1:00 p.m. in the John Muir Library. Give another round of applause to the 2016 Hall of Fame inductees. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight for your halftime entertainment, please welcome the John Muir High School Mustang Band. Under the direction of Philip Topping, Assistant Director Dwight Garcia, the Drum Major Alina Souza, Drum Coach Sam Estrada, Drum Captain my boy Godwin Vasquez, the Color Guard Instructor Jan Berkeley, Color Guard Captains Alondra Nieto and Evelyn Lopez. Tonight, we would like to acknowledge our graduating seniors, Alina Souza, Jared Morris, Evelyn Lopez, and Lizeth Tapia. The band will be performing selections from West Side Story. Band, take the field and do what you do best.
It's easy, man, y'all. What's gonna be like this hard? And we on the field, girl. Hello, hello.
Give it up for the John Muir High School Band.
I wonder what would have happened if some dudes would have went on old boy side. It would have been fucking that shit.
And now it's time for the PHS Band.
People be thinking that us people is like conscious, nobodies or whatever. But motherfuckers on the street, just like regular people, but y'all be getting it twisted. They be trying to talk to us way and all that shit. You don't know the person. That part. That's why people, they be trying to talk to us. Be like that girl, you said that was at the thing. Oh, don't try me, don't try me. You go flip your ass right on over that motherfucking thing.
Under the field direction of drum major Francine Yep, the Pasadena High School Marching Band and Color Guard present their 2016-17 competitive field show, Sahara, an original composition by Key Poulon. Respected worldwide for his complete thematic marching band and drum and bugle corps work, Mr. Poulon has musically created the story of a hero lost in the Algerian desert, braving the elements, avoiding hostile territory, and making his way to the safety of the Mediterranean Sea. The band will perform two movements of this work: Abandonment at Janneh and Struggle in the Sand, Lost in the Libyan Border. Please welcome Francine Yep as she directs tonight's spectacular presentation by your pride of Pasadena, the Pasadena High School Marching Band and Color Guard. Pasadena High School Band, are you ready? Again, Pasadena High School Band, are you ready? The color guard instructor is Eddie Echevarria. The percussion battery tech is Chris Honke. The percussion instructor is Hector Juarez. The band is directed by Robin Holman. And the substitute band director is Band Director Emeritus David Miller. Here comes the PHS Dance Company. Dance director, Ms. London Outlaw.
TT absolutely loves you. Ball out, baby boy. Ball out.
I love you, Jordan.
I'm proud of Jordan Baker. You made it. Let's get it to college, boy. Let's get it. Let's get it. I love you.
Shout out to my boy Hotto.
Let's get it on. 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 Let's get it on.
This is the story of famous dog. When the dog that chases its tail will be busy. These are trapping dogs.
Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Bow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay.
Do the dog, catch it, dog, catch it. Do the dog, catch it.
Why must I be like that? Why must I chase the cat?
Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay.
Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay, yippee yay.
And here comes the PHS Lawrence Orchesis team under the direction of Ms. Angie Vaughn.
In my bag. Swag.
set your heart free. Let my love into your soul. You know I go, we go, that's all she wrote.
Okay, ladies, now let's get information. I say, okay, ladies, now let's get information. I'll stop that, I'll stop that. Run it back. I'll stop that, I'll stop hot sauce in my bag. Swag. I'll stop that, I'll stop that. I'll stop that.
Baby, all I need is to let me. Ain't no worry, dance with me. Feel my body. Baby, come closer to me. So we grind to the beat. And your body. Take my hand, I won't let it go. I'll be your friend. I will love you so deeply. I will be the one to kiss you and kiss you and hide you till the end of time. I'll be your baby. Promise not to let you go. Love you like crazy. Say you never let me go. 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 Say you never let me go.
Orchestras, ladies and gentlemen.
I am so very proud of you. TT absolutely loves you. Ball out, baby boy. Ball out.
I love you, Jordan. I'm proud of Jordan Baker. You made it. Let's get it to college, boy. Let's get it. Let's get it. I love you.
Shout out to my boy Hotto. Hope you do your thing tonight on the field. Man, shout out Harold. Go crazy, man. Turn up.
Shout out to my boy Mari, number 3, lockdown.
To Elijah Blades, number 4.
I want to give a shout out to my son Elijah Blades. Let's bring this bell back and let's get it done, Stangs. Go.
Shout out to my little bro Michael. Make your mark on that field, boy.
Muir, listen, I just got one thing to say. Show them how to do it. This is how you do it. Go ahead, Muir.
I want to give a shout out to Amir Davis. Let's bring it on home, once and for all. Let's go, Stains.
Shout out to Lloyd. It's your senior year. Play safe and play hard.
This is Ryan Hollins here, Mustang alumni, shooting a big Mustang shout out to my nephew Eric Hollins, number 10. Go Stangs.
Go Mustangs! Shout out to my son Deontay Houston. Go son! Woo! hard, Cam. Cam Jacks, I love you. Go Mustangs.
All right, I just want to give a shout out to my son, number 32, Darren. Just do what you do.
Hi, Gio. We're so proud of you and all the things that you've accomplished this year in football. We wish you the best. Go Stangs!
I just want to give a shout out to my big bro, Frederick Tucker. He's a senior. Great job, man. Just keep it up, man.
Lit. Spirited.
Turned. Energetic.
Diverse.
Friendly.
Sensational. Soulful. Family.
Helpful. Great and beautiful.
Fun.
Dope.
Memorable.
Home.
Folks, we are back at the Rose Bowl for half number 2 of 2016 Battle for the Bell, the Turkey Tussle. A traditional rivalry game between the Stangs in red and the gold and blue of the Stangs, pardon me, and the red and the black of the Dogs. Pardon me, I got my colors mixed up, Knox. Forgive me.
Great game. It was a long halftime. As anybody who's been to this game knows, it's one of the longest halftime breaks in American football. And we're finally back. We think we're back for the second half of the Muir Pasadena game. 6-6 game, very even game so far at the Rose Bowl, the 70th annual Turkey Tussle.
Well, one thing we're seeing a hard-fought football game. Again, if you're a fan, you're like, gosh, it's only 6-6, but it's a good game. In my opinion, you don't need a high-scoring game to have a good game. This is a good, evenly matched game. It's a fun one. If you're a coach, you do kind of like a game like this because all facets of the game are being played kind of well, and the mistakes have been to a relative minimum. I always like seeing that. I like seeing clean football. We've seen, I think, only maybe 1 or 2 turnovers, not that many penalties. Hope that continues. And I got a feeling this is one of those games, fewest errors made, is probably going to come away a winner here tonight. Wouldn't surprise me in a tight one that's evenly matched like we know this one is. This is one of those games where one turnover at a key time can really spell doom for anybody, and I wouldn't be surprised if something like that happens and there could be a decider in a game like this.
And
this
Muir
is the
won
type of game where those things can happen.
And Muir won the opening coin flip and deferred. They will now be receiving.
Yep, and they'll be defending the north goal going to the south, and the Dogs in red, the home team tonight, kicking off from the south 40. This one will get underway here for the second half. Knotted at 6. We will see what the second half brings. I have a feeling we're going to see more of the same. Just a hunch. The lefty kicker puts his foot into it. Second half is underway. Takes a bounce and bounces out of bounds. And of course, if you're the receiving team, you have the choice of having it re-kicked or taking it to 35. Most coaches will take it to 35-yard line because that's pretty good field position. And we'll just call it a beginning of a drive. So the kicker for the Pasadena Bulldogs is Charlie Andrade, junior, 5'8",
Kick infraction on the kicking team. 5-yard penalty. Re-kick.
And I think they're going to have them re-kick it.
They are, yeah.
So they choose to have them re-kick it. They feel they got some return talent. They want the chance at a return. They do have speed there. They always have, as far as the return guys go. Pasadena this year, even though they only won 2 games coming in, 2-7, have had about 5 or 6, about 5 returns between punts and kickoffs for touchdowns this year. That's pretty good numbers for 9 games. So they've had a good return game this year in the special teams department. Pasadena has. They're setting it up here. It feels a bit moist here tonight. We had a little wind, as I noticed, coming up from the south here to the stadium here today. A little bit of moisture in the air. And I noticed walking on the field before the game began, touched it a bit, and there's some wetness down in that field, so you might see some slipping and sliding here maybe as the night progresses. Look out, we see some there. And my Prophet Doom on the return here, looking for some room on that, cuts to the right side, not much there. Tries to turn in the corner, can't quite do it. The effort was there, the yardage was not. Amir Davis.
A good job by Pasadena staying in their legs.
They swung well.
Sucked in, that
Jeremiah
can happen on a kick like that turns. But they stayed in their lanes on the left, and when he tried to go outside, he couldn't get there. Good job on the kickoff coverage.
Jeremiah President Kennedy was the main perpetrator in the play. I'm surprised they weren't throw up flag for blocking in the back there against Muir, but they elude that penalty. Could have been a thrown flag there. Darren Myers taking the snaps at quarterback this time on this drive. Again, that can change from drive to drive, but we've seen. They go to that right side. Myers keeps the ball. Actually didn't hand it off, kept the ball. Might have lost a yard on that one, and actually lost 2. They get pushed back, so negative yards in the first play. Not the way you want to start a second half. So one guy we've seen is some good pursuit here tonight on that defensive line. Keep an eye out for him. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a sack here tonight. He's handling the blocking duties pretty well. It's Felipe Maestas, number 66. He's been busy tonight. He gets him around the ankles here, around the legs. Good hard clean hit down below. Nice job.
Stacking it up pretty well. I like their defense. They're not letting you run the ball.
Yeah, I'm liking this kid, this lineman for Pasadena, Felipe Maestas. He's one of those guys that seems to get stronger as the game goes on. And he wraps up pretty good. That's good coaching, and that's doing it the right way. I like that. Down he goes. He made a good stop. So 3rd and 10. 2 plays. 2 yards back, 2 yards forward. 3rd and long, 3rd and 10. They're in shotgun formation. This time the quarterback is number 7, Amir Davis. Changing it not only on the drive, but on the per play as who's taking the snap. So it's quarterbacking by committee.
Dead ball. Full start. Snap infraction on the offense. 5-yard penalty remains. 3rd down.
Do that in the sport of football. That's illegal.
The halftime break here reminds me of a story Jim Muir had many years ago. One of their players fell asleep in the locker room because it's a 25-minute at least break.
Yeah.
So he actually had fell asleep. They had to go get him. I think they've lost their mojo right now. They got to get it back. Pasadena's playing good defense. Get a penalty here, 3rd and deep in their own territory, 3rd and 15.
Snapping it, Amir Davis, the quarterback, scampers around, looking for some room. Can he find it? Doesn't see it on the left, looks to the right, looking for some yards, puts up stiff arm, cuts in. He's near the first down, but he might be short.
No, he's well short. He needed 15, he got about 7 or 8.
Oh, that's right, he needed 15.
He's still about 7 yards short.
Okay, my mistake. I thought that was the 2nd down marker. That was the first one.
Again, Pasadena did a good job, almost staying in lanes, hitting straight, going, not chasing the ball carrier, but hitting downfield, getting the proper pursuit lanes, and that's good defense.
Kind of knocked out of bounds there. First guy to try to get a hand on him, but couldn't quite do it was Christian King, and the Holy One helped on the initial part of that stop. So they're punting again. Now we have somebody jumped. Probably number 15. We don't have his number here.
Either offside or legal procedure, one or the other.
Somebody from here, don't have his name. Number 15, he's not on the roster, unfortunately. Jumped across.
Must have been offside on the defense.
Okay, yeah.
So it's 4th and about
defense. 5-yard penalty.
4.
Remain.
About 4th and 4.
Yeah.
But it's too deep in their own territory. They're going to try to punt it again.
Snapping the ball from the 32-yard line of their own. Muir zone. High snap, and he handles it. A little bit of pressure, punts it away though. Good punt. And decent punt, and takes a bit of a bounce. Will there be no return? Pasadena wisely stays away from it, because of course if it hits you, that's anybody's ball, and they'll set up shop at around the 33-yard line or so as the one of the officials holds the ball there. So there you can see a pretty good height to it, but not a tremendous amount of distance, but he kept it away from the return man, and it took at least a halfway decent near bounce. Pasadena again, your lineman left to right. Josh Williams is a left tackle, junior, returner starter for the 15 season, started as a sophomore, played as a sophomore. Left guard is number 70, Joe Abajan. Center snap at the ball, Hakeem Harrington, junior, played in the JV squad as a sophomore year. Ben Barrich, right guard, he's a senior, returning starter from last year. And William Martinez is your right tackle, sophomore, played in the freshman team in 15. Again, you're starting front lineman for the Pasadena Bulldogs. Down the middle they go, nice new soft button, look out, still rolling. Gets the first down on first down. How about that? The brothers Jolly, the better half of the Jollies, gets the first down. Of course, Knox, I say the same thing, his brother made the play. But that was Jalen Jolly. Nice job. He didn't have much of a hole, but he took full advantage of it. He's not a big guy, kind of that nooks and crannies guy. You give him a small space, he's going to take advantage of it. Takes full advantage of it there as he high steps his way down to about the 43-yard line. That was a nice play. He got everything he could get out of that with the limited space he had. He made the most of it. First down. Is Christopher Jolly with a K. Again, a similar play here, right down the middle. Once again, the smaller Jolly takes it from the bigger Jolly, and he gets more there. The off-tackle stuff is working.
The offensive line kicking out. Jolly's making good cuts. First time, good, it's a different play this time, but good cut off there on the right side. Good hole there.
tackle him high, and it takes him. And again, he gets a couple of yards as the guys are. It's taking him time to bring him down. Aaron Wilson was hanging on for dear life. He's one of the would-be tackles on that play, brought him down, but not after the damage was done.
That's 2 first downs and 2 running plays.
They're at the 46-yard line. The opposition's 46. This is to give the Jolly. Looks for some room on that left side. Tries to cut in.
Good defense.
Can't quite do it. He
And
just
a
gets
penalty.
smothered, and a flag is thrown as a play ends. Yep. Down he goes. Again, he got smushed by about 3 guys, including big Cameron Jackson. Cameron, 6'0", 215. Looks a bit bigger than that to me.
Holding is the call on Pasadena.
Pasadena Bulldogs guilty of holding, and I couldn't see quite who did the holding, but
didn't either. But
might have been 17, maybe. That was Hassan Sanders, who's a tight end. Got a hand in a couple plays here today.
On the offense, 10-yard penalty remains.
They don't involve him a lot in the passing game, but he's got some decent hands, and he's a pretty good blocker. First down and 20 after the penalty. It was a 10-yard penalty. A little bit of gap there. Wing back, she goes from left to right. Jolly puts it up.
Intercepted.
Intercepted, and the flag is thrown before the interception was made, though.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
Yeah,
doesn't
I
matter.
guess you're right.
It doesn't matter at all.
32?
Yeah, it'll be Muir's ball.
32 made the catch. Darren Myers.
A tremendous pass rush from the backside. A replay coming right here. Right there, you'll see him setting up. Good hit.
Yeah.
Ball pops out. Doesn't matter pass or not. Popped out. I don't know what the penalty
You might not have
was.
seen him fully coming the way his
It wasn't on Muir.
called.
Yeah, holding call.
Yeah, holding against Pasadena. That, of course, will be declined as the Muir Mustangs have the football and have very good field position. So this is not the first time. This is the second time that Pasadena seemed to get something going. We saw this in the first half. They had it down at the south 35-yard line and then coughed it up. And they cough it up here. So look out. Muir with a short field. At the plus 31-yard line, big opportunity staring in the face. Can you cash in those turnovers for touchdowns? That's a sign of a good team if you can. Deep man takes it, hit him hard, hit him low, wasn't about to let him go. Jolly came flying in there, and he brings down Jordan Baker. He gave a lot of weight to Baker.
He's slow getting up, as you can see.
Gives a lot of weight to Baker, but he figured, you know what? I'll go at him where I don't have to deal with
Good
this
cut
big of a
outside.
body.
Good job. Good tackle.
Good hard, clean hit. Trip up anybody that way. That's some good defense. I like seeing that. He's okay, but he's just a touch shaken up maybe. Now Myers is in the quarterback, so again, switchy changey all night here from Muir. Muir High School, of course, named after John Muir, the naturalist. I believe he was the man that discovered Yosemite National Park, if I'm not mistaken. I formation they come. As he fakes the give to the up man, takes it, he goes flying, legs go flying. He makes the stop. Darren Myers makes the run. And legs go flying in the process. He's okay, but so Jalen having a busy first half here, hitting guys low, getting some good runs. And again, he's one of their many both-way players. One of their couple both-way players for Pasadena. Getting them down on offense and defense tonight. He's having a good game. He's on my radar screen for the all-star of the game here tonight. A good all-around game. 3rd down and 9. Again, Muir with the ball at the 30. Whistles are going off here. I think it's a timeout. It's a timeout. Again, Muir, you got to be careful on the timeouts because you only get 3.5 in a game in which it's an evenly played game. Timeouts are precious. They're few and far between. Got to make the most of them here. And yeah, it's 3rd and long, but.
Okay, 7:30 left in the 3rd quarter. We still have a 6-6 Muir Pasadena tie. 2 touchdowns, 2 missed extra points. Pasadena started off strong this time. Second half, 2 first down runs, then a penalty, and then a good defensive play caused an interception. Muir with the ball moving a little bit, somewhat stalled. Both defenses are very stalwart. They know who they're playing, and they know their tendencies, and they're stacking them up very well. Just good football.
Some of the guys on the Pasadena side that are getting some attention from 4-year colleges, getting some letters, getting some enticements, getting some possible recruitment. Both the Jollies, Ben Burdick, and also Alec Aloy. We'll get to the Muir side attention getters in a moment here. We have a shotgun snap here.
Out here on the outside.
3rd and 9. Look out, he's going deep, going long. Look out, it's intercepted in the end zone. Intercepted. Is he going to come out with it? He's going to come out with it. Look out. Look out. He eludes the first tackler and just kind of loses his balance after the first.
That was a risk, probably not a good decision.
Yeah.
It's like he should have, but on the other hand,
Coming
hey.
up Snake Eyes is once again Jolly.
You see a lot of room in front of you. You might as well try them. They were outnumbered. They had the receivers outnumbered, the defenders on this side, 3 wideouts and 2.5 defenders. And so but they went back the other side, got double coverage. Safety drifted over, played as he should in the deep. Quarterback up there, overthrew the pass, interception, tried to run it out. 1st and 10 at the 10. Pasadena with the ball, 3rd quarter.
Yeah, Jolly had eyes on it all the way, and Jolly involved in a lot of these big plays here throughout the second half, offensively and defensively. He's making his presence felt in this game in a big way. He did in the first half. He's dominating here in the second. My feelings he might be a key player to this game for the win if they can come away with it. So the score remains tied at 6. Knotted at 6 with 7:19 remaining in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 at the 10. And we have a whistle blown. A penalty flag is thrown.
Head ball.
I didn't think it was that much time, but okay. And they mark it back to the 5-yard line. So 1st down and 15 yards to go from the 5-yard line. So they dodged the bullet with the interception, but poor field position here for Pasadena. They need to kind of sort of get out of the gate quickly. Here is the give from Jolly to Jolly.
Outside, tremendous play by number 11. Chased it out from
Aaron
behind.
Wilson. And Aaron got in there like a terror quickly. Nice job. He came from the other side too to get him. He plays on the right side of the defense, and this is a running back taking off to the right side of the field.
Aaron Wilson's listed as a sophomore. He's going to be a player. He's a player right now.
He's an athlete now.
He's playing that outside backer, and he chased that down from behind with good speed, good reading ability.
Came all the way from the other side. He's on the outside, the right side of the defense, to the left side of the defense, the right side of the offense. So good pursuit by him. Good run here, not bad on the outside stuff. That was Black on the carry there. Black with a couple touches here tonight, maybe about his 4th of the night.
You'll see him come over to the right side and go airborne a little bit. Get a decent gain.
Got a halfway decent block in there, cuts in right there, and kind of gain yards as he goes down. Good job. So it's been a mixture of guys on the backfield here for Pasadena, but mostly Jolly. Here's a pitch to the deep man, and he throws it after he's taken it. It bounces off a pad and it's caught there.
Yeah, that was a pass all the way up, but it was such a tremendous pass rush. He had to improvise, fake the run, and then threw it anyway and got a deflected pass. That was an interesting play.
Yeah, it was.
But it was great pass rush that blew it up to start with.
The rush there, the defenders got a hand on number 8 there and was caught there by the Colonel.
Yeah.
Sanders makes the grab, and then he just kind of dipsy doodle. Kind of really couldn't keep his balance in. So it was tipped there nonetheless, though, by Jordan Baker. So he got a hand on it, but the pass was complete as a result. But they don't get the 1st down. They're punting after 3.
Offside.
Yeah, they were across the line before the ball was snapped. I think it's going to be against Muir.
Unless somebody moved, that's offside.
Sure against Muir.
Encroachment.
I was going to say that's pretty close.
That's a game changer perhaps right there. You never know. So Muir, not too many penalties here tonight, but it comes at an inopportune time. So instead of punting, it's a 1st down. Changes the situation entirely because, of course, they had less than 5 yards to go for the 1st down on that play. Thus, they keep the ball. Fresh set of downs. Passing is still very much alive. 1st and 10 at the 21. They got it like this. Catching a break is always a good thing. All right, formation, they come once again. Off to the right side. They pitch it to the right. They pitch it to the deep back. He takes off to the right. Pardon me. This is Black. Black trying to get a lot of green on this play, and he gets a few. Stays on his feet even though he's fighting the guys off of him.
Got about 3.
3 or 4. Number of guys involved in this play. Partly cut down by Fred Tucker. Tucker, number 53. Good size. Good combination of size, height, and speed there by Tucker. Pretty quick on his feet, 6'5", 250, senior. Probably some plays, as long as he's got the grades, I hope he does. I think he does. He'll move on to playing some college football, I would imagine, somewhere. He's plays good pursuit. 2nd and 7. They got 3 yards on that one. And kind Kind of a semi-busted play. Down the middle they went.
Trying to quarterback sneak there. Not a bad play, actually, with all the rest of the stuff, because they were set strong right, over right, and just try to see if they could sneak something up there. They had a chance to go there. It didn't very much. Okay, timeout is called by Pasadena. It's a big third down play. We have 4:51 left in the third quarter. 6-6 tie. Pasadena trying to get something going and continue to keep something going.
Cameron Jackson and Tucker, Fred Tucker, involved in that stop. Have a bit of a break there with the timeout. While we do, as I mentioned, talking to William Paul, the assistant coach, retired man, retired after the 02 football season and school year. And like I mentioned, he was there in Oxnard with Jim Brownfield all the years, 79 through 86. The NFL players the guys who played at Muir High School that went on to play in the National Football League under Brownfield, and of course under Coach Paul. Ricky Irvins, like I mentioned, he was on a Super Bowl champion, a CF champion, and Rose Bowl champion. He also had Marcus Robertson, who's now a defensive backs coach of the Raiders.
Marcus was great safety. Yeah, he had, and then Anthony Miller, wide receiver, San Diego and Denver.
And Chad Brown.
Chad Brown, of course, Pittsburgh, and then Seattle, I think, later. And he had a wide receiver for Chicago Bears, I know. Was one of them. I can't remember his name, but I remember that was part of it too. And there may have been a couple others. He had a couple of good quarterbacks before Brownfield, a couple going to Colorado back in the early 80s.
Coach Paul said also that
early 80s, I think, early 70s, late 70s, early 80s, and run the wishbone back there. They had some good players out of here.
And he said that during that time stretch, 85, 86, there were 7 scholar athletes, and all of them played Division I football.
Yep.
And after 86, they had a kid named Derek Holmes that later moved on to Portland State and also played for the Buffalo Bills.
Yep.
So he saw a lot of good players and good teams during his coaching days. Look out. This is the Big Jolly taking care of business. Thundering his way downfield, still going, dragging guys with him. Look out. Does not take no for an answer. He finally gets stumped at around midfield or so, but not before he sings him for about a good 15 yards.
Yeah,
nice.
He got really whacked at the end legally because the referees are right there. But big, strong runner. You'll see this. He just pushed us through. Good hole there.
Yeah, nice hole indeed. He had the blocking up early. And he kind of stutter steps and does a nice little juke move right there. Breaks a tackle there. So he kind of slips past one, breaks a tackle on the second one. Finally get the third and the fourth guy finally slows him. The fourth guy finally stops him.
That was close to being a penalty.
Yeah, you might be right about that.
On replay, led with the helmet to the helmet.
Be careful with that stuff.
That's got to be careful on that.
So Muir.
But you just felt I had to give my best shot to get the guy to go down.
Muir
he was not going down.
1st and 10 at their own 44.
Power left, family play around the left side.
The younger Jolly, the lighter Jolly.
Penalty flag.
He high steps his way down to about midfield, but they see some yellow later on the field, so we'll try to address this prop and see who's guilty of what. Suddenly we have penalty troubles in this game. Not a good development, never is.
Probably face mask or holding. That's about all you can do. Watching the white hat here.
Kind of a high pitch, but he handled it well. Nice quick cut in there and good hole. And it takes 3 guys.
We had an incidental face pass on the defense. 5-yard penalty. The result was a first down.
So they're keeping this drive alive, keeping the Pasadena cause moving. And on the field by way of the flag. That's not a good thing. Good teams, the old saying, good teams don't beat themselves. And again, the Muir Mustangs still have a chance to go to the playoffs if they can win here tonight, but they must, of course, win here tonight for that to happen. We one of the 16 schools out of Division 9. Again, they're in the same league as Pasadena, but strangely enough, not the same division with the changes that CIF has made here in the southern section on how they do things. 1st and 10. Pasadena taking their time here at the clock, split backfield and a deep man. Kind of a semi-wishbone, you could say, almost.
Good pursuit by Muir.
That was Black.
They're playing with 3 down linemen, basically a 3-5, and then man-to-man on the outside and 1 safety. They're playing pretty much just stack the middle with a lot of side-to-side backers. Phil.
Off tackle to the left.
Pursue, and
that ball just for a moment. But he made the most out of it. He had to get it secured first. Again, left to right, your lineman Josh Williams. Joe Bajan, Hakeem Harrington, Ben Burrich, and William Martinez. Incomplete pass on the right side.
Threw behind him.
Yeah. Just off target.
We've got a replay coming up right here.
Yeah.
You can see him on the look in, go down a little bit, turn in right there.
Short
throw
drop.
is high and behind.
Yeah, just a little bit off target. Too high of an angle there.
Not the receiver's favorite place to be.
Yeah, he was just off target there and intended there for number 12, Jeremiah Kennedy. Not too many touches tonight. I think he's maybe had one catch here tonight so far, maybe 2 at the most. 3rd down and 9 yards to go from the 44.
Good rush.
Outman was the first one to get slammed by the second one. Down he goes. And the defender kind of walked over him. That was Aaron Wilson that finally laid the lumber there. Now the flag is thrown.
Penalty here. After I think he celebrated that a bit.
Yeah,
much.
he did a little bit. He kind of walked over him, not walked on him.
No, walked over and then did a bit, and they held off a bit. And I think he was on a camera when he did it. I think that's what happened. We'll see.
So here's Jolly on the run. The first guy just knocks him around from the side.
Okay, right. But if you're talking when you're going over and stepping over.
And then he kind of nodded a little bit. So you.
And then I think he started talking to the bench.
And you got to be careful on that.
Yeah.
That's.
And the referee, the umpire, excuse me, not the umpire, the official on that side got some encouragement from the Pasadena coaches, which is just part of the game. Everybody encourages that.
I would complain too.
And they're
got nothing to lose.
They're making notes. They're writing down numbers.
Yeah.
And times.
Yeah, guys, if you play football, they're not taking down the chocolate chip recipe right now. So you got to make sure you got to behave out there. You know, that's part of the game, and verbal miscues and
okay, here comes the call.
Celebration can only bring you negative things. You got to behave out there. You can only hurt your team.
First, it'll probably be dead ball foul, personal foul. That's my guess. We'll see.
We had a personal on the offense. That's out through the play.
Oh, it's against Pasadena. Interesting.
It
was not on Muir. It was on Pasadena. I think it happened after the play, after we stopped watching it. So I don't think the replay would help.
Complaining or too much haranguing about it.
But I think they were chewing on him too much. That must have been what the call is. Maybe on the bench. Maybe on the bench. Because he didn't look like he was celebrating very much unless he was talking. And we can't tell that. But
all right, so after that, it's 4th and 29, and they're in punt formation. No surprises there.
Decent punt, decent snap.
Jolly takes this and he punts away. High snap or high punt. And
not a very far punt, though.
Not very deep. Maybe
it
about
went straight
25 yards, but it was a lot of height, but height is not what you need.
A big turnaround for Muir. They held him. Good pass rush. The penalty was not on them, which we figured it almost has to be. It almost always is on the defense. That was on the offense, or maybe on the sidelines. We're not sure. And then a poor punt. Not very decent snap. Great rush. Short punt. Muir has the ball. Good field position. 6-6 tie. We are 2:59 left, third quarter.
So Muir with pretty good field position at their own 44, coming out of the I formation. And again, quarterbacks, it's always a mystery. Who's going to be out there? Now it's Tyke Silliman. We haven't seen him since the mid part of the second quarter.
Good hit by 19.
Man,
19
really
hit him very well. Blew the hat off.
Whew. Alec Malloy. And
yeah,
Malloy,
that was a good hit.
He got in there and he wreaked a little havoc. Look out. Malloy might not be a big guy, but he can put out a good hit there. Tough player. Nice job. Knows how to hit. And he's doing a little semi-celebration there. I don't blame him. It's a good solid hit. Knocked him back. Only a gain of 1. And again, another new quarterback on this play. Malloy, once again, nobody picked him up. Just he tackled him down. Tackled him high, but a clean hit. Jordan Baker goes down early.
They pulled the offside guard, and the guy just came right through. Good job on the play side.
Yep. So Malloy coming up with some nice defensive stops here. Doing a good job here on this drive. He knows how to loot a block. Not bad. We're passing the lineman left to right. Mike Brown, sophomore, very young line. Dale Hubbard, sophomore. varsity returner as a freshman, played last year. Brian Delatorre Angel is junior center. Carlos Ramirez, freshman guard. Right guard and the right tackle is Cameron Jackson. Cameron plays also on the defensive line, as we know. One of the both-way linemen.
3rd and 9.
He's the right tackle. 3rd and 9 indeed. Deep man takes it. Look out. Scampering off to that left side. Still going, still rolling.
I think he probably
not bad.
has it. He got around the defensive end. The defensive end got caught, got stuck, couldn't get moving, and did not keep leverage. Look at the defensive end, gets blocked and can't release to string it out. Once he broke by him, got a good block downfield.
That was
and
Darren
a good
Myers.
job running, blew past a couple of more, but a good block downfield and a good block on that defensive end to freeze him. 2 good blocks sprung the good run.
So Darren with 2 R's and Myers
down.
with 2 E's. Gets his guys a first down, 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Look out.
Quick
on the
pass.
Mark. Short toss here. It's grabbed. And
Good
he's looking to turn the
defensive
corner.
play.
Can he? No, he can. He gets slow, then he gets smothered. Down he goes. Maybe a yard or two.
Number one made the play from the defense. Pasadena.
That was Christian King.
Cornerback out there, like a one-man screen out there with all the receivers out there in front of you. It was actually almost a lateral going backwards like that. And they got up there, kept leverage, kept his
Say
head
a
up.
prayer for royalty. Christian King in there like a terror. Nice job by him. Not
Loss
bad.
of about 3, 2nd and 13.
Pasadena's playing some tough defense here in this second half.
Oh, very much so. I'm
Knox,
very
I'm pretty impressed. They're playing lights out, and as far as I'm concerned, for the most part. Type of defense, you got to be careful. They might be apt to give up the big play, but we'll see. Hope not.
They haven't yet.
They haven't yet is right. He got thumped there pretty good.
Good defense.
Kind of a late developing play, but that was number 7, I believe, of Muir. Or no, pardon me, it was number 32. Chris Jolly, the big guy, makes the stop. Christopher with a K. Down goes Darren Myers. And loss of maybe a couple there. As they slowly come to the line. Amir Davis goes out to the right side there. To the far right and to the far left. Amir is Aaron Wilson. So ding, 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 that quarter ends. And that was about an evenly played quarter, but you got to give defensive kudos to Pasadena for that quarter. You know, Pasadena has had a few errors in this game, a few mistakes that have snuffed out some good plays. And if they can just continue to play the defense they're playing tonight and just get another good long sustained drive, this might be their game. I don't know, but it's anybody's ball game. And I just got a feeling Knox is perhaps going down on the wire, and perhaps a big turnover might be the difference in this football game. I got a hunch, just a hunch.
They played both well. Coaches Antoine Sims and DeJuan Schamberger have their teams ready. Certainly their defense is ready. Offense is, let's just say it's good defense.
Yep.
And
I enjoy a game like this.
They're playing well.
Oh.
They're both in the game. I'm not sure either one of them has a field goal kicker. I thought the Pasadena kid had a good kick. It missed, but he had some height and distance. It may come down to a field goal later. We'll see what happens. Both are certainly in the game, obviously. 3 quarters, 6-6 tie.
This is one I'm enjoying. I mean, it's a well-played game, especially defensively. It's two evenly matched schools, two evenly matched squads. You got to like it. And, to me, you don't need a high-scoring football game to have an entertaining game. You just have to have a tight, tough one, and we've got one here tonight. So he's a Pasadena grad, played for Carolina, and visiting this old high school here.
Pasadena has had some players, and baseball and football. Oh, yeah, they've had a lot of. So is Muir. But Pasadena has some baseball ones, too.
Knox, did you know that Sirhan, the murderer of Kennedy?
Yes, I did. Went
to
Muir.
Pasadena High School. Pasadena, actually.
And you know where Rodney King went to school?
I do not.
Muir.
And
one of those things.
And I think that, what's his name? David Lee Roth, I think, went to Pasadena High School from the lead singer to Van Halen. There you go.
Van Halen.
I got corrected there. I had Friday night brain lock. It's been a long week. Look out, puts it up. Short pass. It's caught, but he's immediately just like a magnet.
Great lead by 19.
He's had a great second half here tonight. Man,
Good instincts.
Alec Malloy had a few plays in the first half, but he's just been playing lights out here in the second.
He's playing that middle backer.
I got a feeling
he sits back there and reads it, then he goes downhill, plays downhill.
It was a low throw, but he made the grab. But he paid the price for it. He got thumped. Jonathan Stevens knocked him for a loss, and I got a feeling that Pasadena might be intercepting one here before the night is over. Maybe.
He's one of the taller middle linebackers, you'll say.
He is. He's got some height to him, no question about it. Alec is 6'3", 175.
But he's playing, their defense hasn't played deep.
They're punting once again. 17. And
penalty. Delay of game. Kick it 5 yards further.
The ball foul.
Too much time.
Delay game on the offense.
Yeah, too much time.
All that time you said earlier we'd save by not having incomplete passes. That's true, but on the other hand, we've had delay of game penalties all night.
And we've had a few. We had 4 or 5 here today. That's too many. I don't like that. That's not clean football. Come on. Got to concentrate down there. That's just the lack of focus.
Almost got it.
Ooh, nice
good
rush.
rush.
Yeah, it was a good rush there. He comes up to make
Fair
the fair catch here.
Get out of there.
Look out, he hit him. That's a loose ball. It's a loose ball once it hits the return team. Look
so
out.
they did not interfere with the kick for the receiver.
They're digging it out underneath the pile, and the officials
Big
are trying to keep control of that. That's almost impossible. Muir says they got it, but let's see what the officials say.
No.
They say Pasadena's got it.
Muir says Pasadena. Muir has the ball. He's kind of concerned about that.
Now we have another flag thrown.
I think they had him going both ways.
I think there's another flag. Yeah, there's a flag thrown at the end. Probably.
We don't know.
This is a mess.
Keep your eyes on the group here. This will be a family discussion. What did you see? What did you see? When did you see it? But they did not interfere with the receiver. He signaled fair catch, but it hit him first. That's correct. Ball's loose.
Yeah,
it looked like Red had it 13 and later, but I thought Red had him.
What did you see and when did you see it? Kind of reminds me from the 1970s. What did Nixon know and when did he know it?
Yeah.
I remember those Watergate hearings. You know why? Because that was the only time our family ever watched television during dinner time. We never did that before and never did it after. I knew there had to be some heavy stuff going on. That the Hebden family got to watch television during supper. I knew that had to be some heavy stuff. That was a long time ago, but I remember it well. All right.
Okay, Muir got the ball. Good job hustling at the bottom of the pile. Old line in football. Don't ask what goes on down
After
there.
the play, we have a dead ball foul.
You took the words kind of right out of my
conduct
brain.
on the defense. 15-yard penalty, first down.
And a penalty on the end of it. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
So yeah, that flag at the end was against Pasadena for unsportsmanlike, and probably some jaw jacking or something. So it's going
is a golden opportunity for Muir to take the lead in this thing. We have
from the
10:57 left in the ball game.
You're starting to drive at the plus 19-yard line. It doesn't get much better than that, folks. Not after a punt, it doesn't.
You don't get much better field position than that.
Yeah, not after a punt, you don't. No. So the quarterback this time is Tyke Solomon. It's the case of musical quarterbacks. I formation they come. 2 receivers to the left side, the right side, the long side, the short side to the right. Down there they go, not much there. Pasadena fighting, clawing, and scratching to bring them down. They push forward. Muir does for a gain late in the play there. Stephens maybe gets about. Christian King brings him down, probably about a gain of 3. And Pasadena has just played such a great game defensively here in the second half. They're up against a tall order here to continue it here because such deep field position on this drive starting out here from Muir. So kind of unfair when you think about it. They played such a great game in the second half, and they need even more from them now. They've been on the field here in the second half quite a bit. So the tiring factor, or the tired factor, becomes a factor, you can say. 2nd down and 7 from the 16. High formation they come. Solomon this time the quarterback. Give us to the deep man. He gets knocked right away. Hit him hard, hit him low. Good clean hit there. Aaron Wilson goes down with a thud. Aaron Wilson.
No, defense just stood him up, filled the gaps. Well played.
Ethan Nishikawa, 32, outside linebacker, junior. He'll be back next year, 5'10". Lays the lumber. Nice stop by him. 3rd and 7. If they can hold the field goal attempt, it might be a good thing. I'm not sure how strong that Muir kicking game is. Now we have a timeout, I believe, by Muir, I think. think, is calling timeout.
Probably.
I think that's her second one. Well, it shows. Yeah. Wait.
We have a timeout.
Yeah, Coach Antoine Sims wants to get this one right.
Yeah, Muir
it's
calls
third
timeout.
down and about 8 at the 16-yard line.
Yeah, see, they want to discuss what they want to do. They're not sure. He wants to take some time to decide, and that makes sense because this is they might not get another chance the way that Pasadena is playing defense here tonight in the second half. 9:32 remains, plenty of time in the game, obviously, but you know, take your chances while you got them. They've got it here, so you got to make the most of the opportunity.
Yeah. And
so he's going to take his time to decide what he wants to do. That's just good coaching.
Get the touchdown.
Good decision.
Play defense.
Take the time to discuss it. And again, this is where you get your input from your assistant coaches. Speaking about coaches, the Muir staff, we really haven't given you that. Antoine Sims, head coach and offensive coordinator. He's a history and English teacher. Rodney Polly, defensive coordinator. Mike Ramirez, offensive lines coach. He's an alum. He graduated in 1997. Played in the 96 game. Arson Daniels, met him before the game. Nice gentleman. Coaches running backs and defensive backs. And he is an alum as well. Graduated in 08. Ryan Graves coaches the wide receivers along with Adonis Jones. Tyron Brown.
Trips left.
Defensive line coach, also an alum, graduated in 2000. Puts it up down the middle. It's caught.
Crossing pattern over the middle.
First guy slows him. Second guy finally comes for the kill.
No, that will be a face mask. They had trips
Caught
left.
by Amir Davis.
They tripped left, set left, through a crossing pattern, a drag pattern to the right, tight end to the right. Let's see 7 sliding across, dragging underneath. Get him here, up there, right there. But no, maybe not.
First guy to have his arm on it was our Aaron Malloy once again.
I'm not sure about the penalty. Incidental face mask is the call.
On the defense, that's a 5-yard penalty. And the result is a
Pasadena hasn't had too many penalties tonight, but they've had them some of the more inopportune times, this being one of them. Look out, Muir will have first and goal here at the North Goal. Again, the game is still tied at this moment, 6 apiece. And Muir, every opportunity here to punch it in. They'll have 4 shots at it from the 8 yards away. So look out. As well as Pasadena's played defensively here tonight.
8-yard line.
They got to play it here some more yet still. What about this time?
Good call.
Look out, loses his balance, gets tripped up.
And they get a penalty for hitting him late.
Come on.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, what happened? Okay, what happened
His
there?
knee was down, though.
He faked the first man. It's a perfect call, but then he tripped over 8. He's on the ground, and then he got the hit. This is not pro football. Once he's down, he's down. They're going to call him for a late hit. Personal foul for late hit.
I think it's more of a reaction thing, really, than anything else by 66 there for.
But that's the call. Personal foul.
On the defense. Half the distance.
Very unfortunate thing. It was a great call. He had the outside there. They were all looking inside.
So
he
half the
tripped over his
goal.
own man who was kind of standing around. He had needed to get someplace better to go.
We have
And that could be a foul. Second down and goal to go from the 8 versus first and goal. That's their. That's a big difference enough. I mean, that's a factor. That's an extra down, and you know every yard is precious right now, and you can't afford to give up 4 when it's only 8 to go for the touchdown. So they'll timeout Pasadena this time. They call timeout. So again, Muir will get 4 chances to get it in from the 4-yard line. So as long as you can hang on that ball, you should be taking the lead here late. And the thing about that defense for Pasadena, they've just spent a lot. They've had a great game here, like we said here in the second half, but they just been on the field a lot in the second half. And the weariness. That lady right there in the dark blue coat, that's the AD, the athletic director for the Muir Mustang program. Athletic director for all the athletics. Forget her name, but a nice gal. She gave me the more complete roster before the game began. Right after I was talking to Coach Paul. Right before, I should say. And so Muir with a golden opportunity. The Muir Mustangs with almost with a golden opportunity here. They need to punch it in. Who knows the next time he'll be down this close. Might not happen again. They need Bader, and they know it. Myers is the quarterback this time. Not only are they switching quarterbacks out on drive, they're switching on play to play. So we've got to be wary of who's taking the snaps. Of course, so does Pasadena. There's the always excellent year in, year out, perennially talented drumming band of Muir.
They messed that up.
Look out, semi-misdirected play, but gets it,
anyway.
shoved them into the end zone anyway, dragging guys with them, and they're in. Touchdown.
That was not what they drew up.
Out.
As you can see, the runner moved into the quarterback. The quarterback was going to give it to him or fake it, go outside.
Had some good blocking help too. And just enough to get him across. Touchdown Muir, 12-6. 8:53 remains in the game.
Great push by the left side of the Muir offensive line. That was a bungled play, but it worked beautifully.
Yes, it did. They're in going forward formation for 2. I formation they come. And it's a give
going to
here.
the right side this
Similar
time.
play to what scored the touchdown here. Can they get it across the plane? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think they stuffed him up. And that's key because it's a 6-point game. So no good, and they'll have to settle for a 12-6 lead here. So passing it back out by 6 after it being tied for so long. They take the lead once again by 6, but that's about the most precarious lead you can get after a field goal lead. So still obviously you can see plenty of time remaining for Muir Mustangs, for the Pasadena Bulldogs. But can they get a long, good, sustained drive? The times that they've shown that they can do something like that, they've snuffed it out with their own mistakes. Turnovers and botched plays and penalties, but let's see if they have enough. They should have enough energy in the tank here offensively because their offense, knock, let's be honest, hasn't been on the field all that much here in the second half. Not really. So they should have their chances. They should have the energy for it. 4 teams with 1 timeout remaining. So kicking off from the south to the north. Pasadena, they know they got the weak kicking game. Their deepest man is about at the 20-yard line. So a nut man takes it, look out. Almost squirted free there. And of course, that's anybody's football as long as it travels 10 yards. And then it's Christian King, he covers it up. So,
okay, he could have fair caught it, he didn't. He decided to catch it and just muffed it.
Yeah, you gotta hang on to those.
But that could have been a penalty right there, as you saw in the replay, the late hit. They didn't call it.
So pretty decent field position, 34-yard line for Pasadena. And if I'm Pasadena, I'm going to try those little dinks and dunk passes. That has worked here tonight. I just think they should try it a little bit more often. So of course, the big Jolly in at quarterback. The little Jolly is right behind his brother there to the right side of him, and plus 2 other backs besides them. 3 out of the backfield. Jolly keeps it, and after the fake give and the motion is stopped, and they're probably just going to call it a no-gain play. He's frustrated, as you can see, flipping the ball back to the official. A little bit of talking between him and Muir's Aaron Wilson. And now the flag comes probably for the jaw jack. Probably for the jaw jacking.
I don't know what happened because that was very late. It did not happen in the play. It did happen after.
There were some words between Jolly and Wilson there, so I think that's pretty much what it was.
Yeah, happened way late.
Yeah, I don't think it was physical. It was verbal. And you got to watch your mouth down there. They're taking their notes continually. I would imagine there's a number of guys on the verge of maybe getting tossed in this game, Knox. Maybe.
It could be.
Wouldn't surprise me. Hope not, but that's why they keep the notes. So again, Pasadena, your linemen in there doing the pushing ahead duties. Muir High School.
Dead ball.
Dead ball.
Unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, unsportsmanlike. There was some yakking going down there. That's a very good lesson right there, folks. You got 2 ears and 1 pie hole for a reason. Keep your big fat yap shut. Cost them 15 yards and a good shot in the arm for the Pasadena Bulldogs. Of course, they retain the first down. The ball's at the 49-yard line. That's pretty good. So they got some field position to work with now. He's trying to run into trouble. Down goes Jolly as the flag goes down. Probably happened something on that left side of the line there, left side of the field.
The penalty flag was downfield. He's going to call, he might call holding right there. Might call holding. Yeah, that's what he's looking at. Defensive holding.
So
I'll bet it's the call. We'll see this thing here, but he was looking at him when he threw the flag.
So they're having a discussion here, and some of the captains listening to what they're talking about. Of course, including big number 53, Fred Tucker. Tucker 6'5", 250. That's a big guy.
Holding defense on the cornerback.
That's a 10-yard penalty. It's going to be short of the first down. Second down.
On this drive, mainly by way of the flag, but they'll take it any way they can get it. Yardage is yardage. Still plenty of time to work with, though. A 16 here in the game in the fourth quarter. Ball at the plus 40, just about at the plus 41-yard line. So they need to take advantage of it, though. A little bit of last-minute direction for the upshifting of the upbacks there. There's a deep pitch to the scat back. Jolly, Junior Jolly, the light Jolly, gets thrashed back after the initial gains.
What Muir's doing is really pushing upfield. They're just blowing straight upfield and trying to look at this charge. Look at this, how deep in the backfield they are.
Yeah,
They're
they are
5-6 yards in the backfield. But he was able to break that initial screen, got a little bit of air in there, and then was.
Yeah, you got to make sure you've got reliable linebackers to do that, but they do. So, ball, they're going to give him the forward motion down to the 38-yard line, so it'll be, I guess it is first down. Yeah, first and 10. It's the backfield right between the shotgun quarterback. Low snap, he handles it though. Jolly takes off. Probably wanted to hand it off, is my guess, but he didn't have the time to do it as he had to handle the low snap, and that burned about an extra second, but that's all that took for him to change his mind. So he goes down, actually probably no gain there. And well, it looks like he initially make the fade. I guess it was a planned play for him to take off from the start because he kind of faked to give it at the beginning, but he just kind of mishandled the football. There's still some shoving down there.
Yeah,
right at the end of plays, and there's between linemen and, again, it's a big rivalry game and the big crosstown matchup and all that stuff, but you gotta behave yourself down there. We've already seen this cost teams yardage for misbehaving. You gotta watch yourselves. Second down and 11. They lost about a yard on that one. We have whistles being.
And we have a delay of game penalty.
Another dead ball foul here. Yep.
Dead ball foul. Delay game.
This is just a little bit undisciplined
on the offense. 5-yard penalty remains.
Right there
Second.
Delay of games. That's not a good thing, and that's just not on the players. You got to clean it up as a coaching staff a little bit. You got to pay attention to that stuff. You got to manage that clock a little bit better. That's what football's all about. Or part of what football's all about. Pasadena taking their time here, bringing in the play from the sidelines. As you can see, Jolly walking in. The instructions from his coach. It's 2nd and 16 after the penalty. Takes a hand up. Ooh! Cut him hard, hit him low, wasn't about to let him go. Flatten him early. Jolly gets cut down early. Doesn't happen too often, but it happens here. Legs go flying a bit. Myers in there. Laid the lumber.
I can't believe the penetration Muir's getting.
Yeah, they really are pursuing well, and every play there's at least one guy that's not picked up at all. Every play.
And from behind the play. They're doing a good job coming from the backside. If the slow developing plays, if they can stand him up in front, the people from the back can catch him, and they're doing a lot of that.
So 3rd down and 17, a pretty big money play here. 6:06 and ticking. They're down by 6, 12-6. Pasadena at the 45-yard, the plus 45-yard line. He drops back deep. He puts it up. Look out. He's got a guy deep. He's well covered, though. It's thrown. It's incomplete. There was a little bit of contact, but it was incidental. It was intended for, I think, number 5.
Good job by the cornerback keeping leverage inside. Both of them had a chance to go for the ball.
Harmon was the intended receiver. That's him. He was complaining there. There was some contact, but there was nothing flagrant there. They were both playing the ball.
Yeah, you can see.
Yeah, it was.
He's keeping his cushion. He's came behind him. Staying on the inside, that's even better.
Yeah.
And then throw the inside, the guy has to go over you. Good position by
that was Shane Andrews.
14.
That's Shane Andrews. He did a good job on that play, and that was a nice. He was just in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
Not a bat down, not a big breakup, but he was.
We have a timeout.
That's coaching too.
Yeah,
he was in the right place at the right time because he was trained well and did his job right.
He moved in there well.
Timeout. Their final timeout.
He knew what he was doing, and he prevented him from making the play. So it'll be 4th and 17. I guess decision time here for Pasadena. I guess you got 5:53 remaining in the game. If I'm Pasadena, I might punt just to pin Muir back because your defense has been playing well. That's the good thing. But the bad thing is they've been on the field a long time in the second half too. So I'm not sure what they should do, but I would punt. Me being me.
I don't think there's any choice, Dave, if they have to punt right now. But we'll see. They're still they play the football games, and they're coaching, and we're not.
They're in positive territory. They're in the oppositions. They're on the Muir side of the field, but again, at the 45-yard line. So they cough it up here. You know, it's good field position for Muir. You punt him, you can have a good chance of pinning him back. But then, of course, you got to stop him at least, if not the first set of downs, a second, to have a chance to get that ball back. But that's why they call timeout to discuss it. I don't see the punter in the field yet.
They're not looking like they're punting.
It looks like they're going in. It looks to me as if they're in going for it formation.
Yep. Gutsy call.
Unless they're going to do a quick kick, but you never know. We'll see.
That would be a good play.
I would try that.
But I wouldn't call timeout to do it.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Now we have another whistle. I think it's another timeout, but this time on Muir's
We have a timeout.
Yeah, they want to think about this.
Muir.
Nobody wants to make a big mistake here.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
That's
their third
another
and
possession
final
or two.
One mistake can lose this game.
But
you know
they
that.
don't want to make a big mistake here. Yes.
This is one of those games where, you know, you preserve the football and you play your kind of game, you can win, but you put it in the ground, you cough it up, you know, what could be a victory can suddenly turn into a loss, but just stick to good basic football. Cover up, wrap up, and hang on tight to the football, run with it with two arms, guarding it well. You know, I'm sure that's part of what the coaching staff is saying to these guys. You know, once the respective offenses are on the field. But Muir, he challenged once more defensively here, but it's a tall order for Pasadena, 4th and 17. Need a lot of yardage to keep this drive alive. Shotgun they come. He receives the long side, the right side. They throw it short. He's got to do a lot of running afterwards. He makes the grab, gets spun around. The pass is complete. Some yardage after the grab, but short indeed. Jeremiah Kennedy, a few yards after the catch, and gets thrashed out of bounds and around the 38-yard line.
They got about 10.
They got about 9 or 10. Yep, and that's so. I mean, he had plenty of room, plenty of time to make the grab, had some room to run with afterwards, but not enough.
There's not many coaches in the country who have very many good 4th and 18 plays.
Yeah,
that's a tough play to call.
It is.
And that was a good play. It's an awful lot of yardage needed to be made.
So Jordan Trice ensuring that he was down and out and down. Muir, all they got to do is kind of hang on that football and take their old sweet time. They're going to take long huddles, I'm sure. Tick off every second they can between plays with the play clock and take their time on the runs. Try to keep it in bounds. That's all you really got to do. Thundering run there to that left side. Nice job there. Jordan Baker with a cloud of dust behind him.
About 9 or 10 yards.
Baker cooking up on a gain of about 8 or 9 here. Let's see, he's near the first.
Lost leverage on the outside. That defensive ends got caught again.
And again, once again on the stop, all kinds of tackles tonight. Number 19, who else? Alec Malloy. Even if they come out a loser here tonight, passing in Alec Malloy has got to be he's got to be my defensive player of the game here tonight. He's been a bang-up job here in a big way.
Second one.
It was heard from the second half and dominated here in the second half. Heard from the first half and dominated here in the second half. And the quarterback in there is Myers. Aaron Myers. But the give is to
fullback straight ahead, off left guard. First down.
That's not Baker, pardon me. That's Jonathan Stevens.
Replay coming up. You can see the left side charging out, straight ahead zone blocking. Good job by the offensive line.
Down the ball.
And the runner
continues to tick here. 5:30 and counting here. First down and 10 yards to go from here after that gain. They got the first down. That's the key thing. Keep the drive alive. Keep that clock ticking. That clock is ticking oh so fast if you're passing the Bulldog. It's ticking oh so slowly if you're a Muir Mustang. First and 10, smack dab at midfield. I formation, they come, split receivers. Deep man takes the carry. Wrapped
good
up
job
and good.
By 19.
Good pursuit. Again, he's been all over the field here tonight. Once again, Alec Malloy. Malloy has not been picked up very easily, and he's not easily blocked, even though he's not a big guy. He just knows. He's got a great nose for the ball and knows where to go.
He just played downhill, just went right to it.
Kind of put it low in his gut there, too. Was hanging on with one arm. He's lucky the ball didn't squirt free. It kind of did, but after he was down, you got to be careful with that. You got to guard that football in a tight game like this. There you see the colors being run around and flown.
Well, we had some streakers in our game at Sangerson a few weeks ago.
Semi-streakers.
Well, semi-streakers.
They weren't quite totally in the buff.
And one guy got over the fence. Second guy they tackled. Third guy
tried to get over the fence, and he almost made it.
Yeah. He was mad.
And one guy resisted arrest.
Sitting on him. That was
Look
funny.
out. Downfield again. In the middle. Hanging on for dear life once again. Alec Malloy.
Gained about Stevens. I gained a few.
kind of gains as he goes down. Stevens, once again, he had a few touches in the first half. He's had a few touches in the second. He's a good blocking back, too. He's an all-around good kind of running back.
We're under 4 minutes now.
So 3rd and 5, this is a big play for both sides here. Muir wants to hang on that football. If they get a score, great, but all they got to do is work that clock as they continue to do. Pasadena needs it back for the most part right here, right now. They may not get another chance. They know this is it. 3rd down, 5 yards to go from the 45, the Pasadena 45. Look out, on the ground here. More than enough for the first down. Still scampering, still going. Breaks free. He might get into the end zone. Look out, still going. At the 10, at the 5, touchdown. How about that? There are no flags. He's in the outside lane. In goes Stevens for the touchdown. How about that? Oh, pardon me, Darren Myers and the Muir Mustangs.
The reason that play worked is it was so bungled up on the handoff. He delayed an extra second or two just trying to get the ball back out of the stack, and then he just emerged. And by then, Pasadena players had all committed and were somewhere else, and he just had the speed and athleticism. Nothing but stripe lines and fame and glory ahead of him.
Looks like one of the linebackers just for a moment there was kind of confused as to who had the football. And the Muir Mustangs will go ahead 18-6 here. 3:24 remains in the game, so they take what I'll say is a commanding lead for the amount of time that's left in this football game.
Yeah, 18-6 minutes is a commanding lead.
At this point in the game, I would say it is. Yes, it needs. So they missed two-point extra points, or two-point conversions, I should say. They'll probably do the same thing here as well, or attempt the same thing here as well. Because the kicking game is just kind of weak, but let's see what they can do. So even if they don't make it, it's a 12-point game. Whatever way you cut it, it's still a 2-score game, obviously, if you're the Bulldogs. Unsportsmanlike conduct against, against Pasadena, so we have to distance the goal, so we'll mark off roughly a yard. Of course, when you go for an extra point or go for a conversion, it's exactly at the 2.5-yard line, right halfway between the goal line and the 5-yard line, so that's where you snap the ball from. The conversion. So the Muir side doing a little bit of celebrating here tonight. A little bit early. The cheers are louder, of course, on the east, or probably on the west side of the field.
It looks like Muir's going to keep the streak going.
Well, don't forget they lost it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
And an ejection on the defense.
They had it for the 20
The touchdown's good, and the penalty will be on.
You're entitled. 13-6 Pasadena last year, but looks like the Muir Mustangs might be getting it back.
We had the unsportsmanlike. They marked it halfway to the goal. So Muir going for it formation once again. The quarterback, number 19, Tyrese Solomon. The Book of Solomon. Oh, no, that
was a ball. That's just a dead play. I believe in the high school level you can't advance the ball for the defense. In college level you can.
For what?
2-point conversion. If you're the defense and the ball is
I think that's right.
Yeah, in high school it's just a dead ball.
Yeah.
The play is done, as we can see here. The conversion does not convert. Of course, in college though,
I believe you're right.
College you can scoop it up and run it back for 2 points if you run it to the other end zone, or if it's a thrown, or if of course they choose to go for a pass and you intercept it, you can return it all the way to the other end zone, not for a touchdown, but for 2 points yourself. I remember seeing a junior college game many years ago, probably 20-some years ago. I think it was a Chaffey College game, and Chaffey took the lead 6-0, went for the 2-point conversion early. Interception was thrown and was run back all the way, so instead of 8-0 or 7-0, it was 6-2.
Yeah.
So you'll see that. Every blue moon and a half.
The one I remember is, I think it was Nebraska versus Colorado years ago. And Greg Beekert was this fine linebacker for Colorado. Went on to play for years with Oakland Raiders. But they blocked an extra point or something, and he picked up the ball, and a linebacker ran about 90 yards for 1 point. But it was funny because it took a minute or two.
Yeah.
But everybody trying to get after him, but he made it. Yeah, that added something to the game.
Got a hand to the Pasadena cheerleading squad. Those are some pretty gals.
I think they marked off that unsportsmanlike here.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think that's why.
Kickoff.
So they might as well do an onside kick from here, guys. Just kick it on the ground and just see what happens. Don't kick it into the end zone. Just kick a short one and see if you can get the ball.
And do a bounding kick and make him scoop it up and try to run it back.
We have 3:24 left, 18-6 lead. Not many extra points tonight. None successful, let's say.
None successful. And scores all the way around. We've never had an odd number up there on the scoreboard at all today.
Good idea, kick it short. Fair caught it.
Purposefully kicked it.
No reason to do anything else. Catch the ball, sit down, and let your offense take over.
Black receives it, and Pasadena, if they have any chance of coming away, get back in this game, they got to come out firing, I would think. At least mid-range passes are more like long ones. They got 2 opponents on that field now, the Mustangs and the clock, both. 3:23 is a limited amount of time. You're down by 12 points, so not over yet, but let's just say the overweight female is warming up. Fat lady's about to sing, but not yet.
The bell lady.
Snap is there. Jolly puts it up. Ooh, incomplete. Muir fired it across the middle. Threw it to the other Jolly. Jolly made a leaping attempt to get it.
Replay coming right here. You'll see him cutting across the middle. Decent protection that time.
It was going like he was horizontally flying.
Good throw down the middle. Oh, off the side. Yeah. Good hit. Legal hit.
Yeah, he hit him, but the ball was in the air and nothing illegal about it. He got knocked here a little bit by
But he
Amir
threw it
Davis.
off to the side. He had got some protection that time. Although they're talking to the near side.
One of the captains there.
The gentleman with the white hat. That would be, of course, Mario
Fred
Miranda,
Tucker,
the referee.
Up here. Tucker, one of the captains. Big guy, too. Good height, size and size there. And Tucker, 6'5", 250, the senior.
Yeah, illegal receiver downfield, hand in the hat. That's right.
Pasadena, despite a great effort tonight, especially defensively, just near a little bit too much to handle.
And they couldn't get their offense going. They had some plays.
They did.
Couldn't keep it being consistent. They played good defense. Nothing wrong with the defense.
Nothing at all. And it's offensively challenging tonight. Puts it up here. It's caught in the flat. And he's just hit and knocked down early. Nice grab, but nice hit right away. And it was Jeremiah Kennedy. Baker came up to make the crunch on him pretty quickly. Hit him around the upper part of the legs. And near the waist there. And down towards the shins. So got about 3 yards, but the ball stays in bounds. And the clock continues to tick. And it'll be looking at, let's see here, 13 yards or so.
Good rush, good rush.
Very good
First
rush.
guy set him up, second guy got him.
He just turfed him early, and he's frustrated. You can see him slamming the ball to the ground.
Low snap to start with. He had no time at all. They had.
And that's what he's mad about.
Fire
exactly.
1, fire 2.
Low snap 2, just a touch, and
good pressure there, and he
trouble
gets
right
him.
away. Yeah, they poor blocking on that play, unfortunately, cost him some yards. So there you see the situation. It's all there on the scoreboard. 3rd down and long. 19 yards to go for the Pasadena Bulldogs. The ball's at the 15-yard line. Puts it up, incomplete. The ball hits the ground before it hits the receiver in the hands. No good, going nowhere. That was, again, Jeremiah Kennedy, intended receiver. And the lights are about to be turned out here on the Bulldogs. So there you see it'll be 4th down, and I guess they're going to be looking, looks like
it's 4th and about 18.
Yeah, so I think Jalen Jolly looks like he's in the punt.
4th and 19 on the board.
Lining up for the punt.
Yeah, punt the ball.
So
2:13 left.
So you can see a little bit of dejection in somewhat of the body language there on the Muir, or on the Pasadena side.
Dead ball.
5-yard penalty. Remain.
Against Muir. Delia game once again. We've seen about 6 or 7 of those tonight. That's just too much.
That's about
both sides.
7, 8, 9.
Somewhere in
both
there.
teams.
At least 7.
Yeah.
Between both squads. That's Just not managing the game wisely.
Not a good kick.
Very poor kick. Tremendous angle. Maybe a net of 10 yards at least.
Yeah,
10 or 12, 15.
About the 30-yard line or so.
So Muir will take over and
Muir will just sit on this a bit.
They'll just burn the clock with some winning plays.
It won't be the victory formation yet, but after a couple of plays it will be.
Just some basic handoffs, and that'll be the night for them. And a little more than 2 minutes remains there. You see the poor punt that bounds out of bounds there towards the Pasadena sideline, the east sideline here at the bowl. So they line up 1st and 10 at the plus 34-yard line. Might be some reserves in, I'm thinking. And the give is to the deep man, number 8. He gets thrashed and bashed there by a couple of them. Jordan Baker goes down. Malloy once again. Malloy just forcing a losing effort. Just had a stellar game tonight here. He's been probably involved in 20 tackles and some great bang-up plays. He's been playing lights out. Got to give him credit in the losing cause, but he's played a good game tonight. He has nothing to be ashamed of. I'm sure he would trade in a great game for a victory here tonight. So Muir just taking their old sweet time out of the huddle. They'll run one, maybe 2 plays, and that's going to be it.
One more play, then victory. Sit down on one, and you're done.
And I just think this is a good sportsmanship. There's no need to try to run for a touchdown. They'll probably run a regular running play here, and then probably take a knee after this and call it a night. Be happy with a 12-point victory. Who wouldn't be? They come out of the I formation. 2nd and 10.
Yep, delay game. Doesn't matter. Take it all off the clock.
Yeah.
Dead ball foul. Delay game.
So
on the offense, 5-yard penalty remains. 2nd down.
We run it 5 yards farther out, pardon me. 112 on the board here. This game will come to a merciful end soon here for the Dogs. So they gave him a fight, they gave him a game.
They certainly did.
They did, and just kind of fell apart there late in the 4th quarter. Lost control. They did all they could. Good pursuit there. Nice job. Nice stop there by number 33, Joel Ambrose. Free side safety
coming up. You'll see Iran go on the left side.
6-footer makes a stop there. Carried by number 8. Again, Jordan Baker. Baker, maybe a yard.
50 seconds left.
Right around the thighs. So you can hear the Muir side erupting in deeper cheers, louder cheers. Muir just kind of milling about, taking their time here. They'll just come up to the line and hit their knee to the ground. Of course, when your knee goes down, you go down. The play ends, you're down, and that's all they need to do. They come out of the eye. The receivers are up tight. Nope, they give it to the deep man, and they just kind of slowly. Now he's just going to run around the backfield to burn the clock.
Time back there.
Yeah, that's all they're doing. Yep, that's all he's trying to do. And a Dipsy Doodle running, still on his feet. And just runs into a couple guys in red. And a lot of body thumping going down there. And go down as a ball carrier.
Like that, we're going to tackle you. That'll do.
Exactly. That was Darren Myers on last play of the game. Took down. That's going to end the game. You can see it right there. It is 18-6.
It is a stank thing this year. Here they come.
It's changed hands 3 times in the last 3 years, including tonight.
Here they go.
Here tonight, they rang the bell. Pasadena last year, and Muir 2 years ago, and of course for the many years before that. The crosstown rivalry is over. The Muir Mustangs are taking back the bell after losing it last year 13-6. They come away and winning here tonight 18-6 in a game in which they had enough energy. The Pasadena Bulldogs played a great game defensively here tonight. They gave it all they could. They did all they can. Did all they could. But the thing is, their offense, while they got some weapons back there, they just didn't challenge Muir enough on the plays that they ran. And the one thing I was looking for more of but didn't see, and I was hoping to see, was maybe throw them a few more short passing plays, because the couple short passing plays that they did run against Muir kind of worked. If they had maybe tried a little more of that, it might have been a different outcome here today. But that's all for naught. The game is over. But I'm surprised that they ran it as much as they did when they on the few passing plays that they had there with the short stuff. Kind of worked. But of course, I'm not a coach. But if stuff like that works, maybe try more of it. That's my only suggestion. It could have been a different outcome, or a different game. But who knows? But the final score 18-6 here tonight, and the Muir Mustangs. they had their moments. The game had its warts as well. I mean, the game had its share of penalties, not so much in the first half. In the second half, it got to be a little more of a sloppy game. Had a couple turnovers that spelled not doing with some differences. And Muir comes out of here, winner tonight, 18-6, with the least amount of mistakes. And they got, the thing about the Muir Mustangs, if they can make the playoffs, they have a chance of going. And they got an interesting stable of runners back there. It's not just one guy.
And Muir will be in it this year. Good comeback by Muir to get the bell back. It's a good win. Good game.
And the one thing, if you're going to go against Muir in the playoffs, you never know who's coming out at quarterback, and you never know who's going to touch that football. It's a good wide stable of runners, and it's a good wide stable of quarterbacks. So this will end the game for us here, folks. Again, on K-Learn, we want to thank everybody for joining us. My name is Peter Pigskin-Hebda, along with Knox, the Professor Wosley. We'll catch you next year for the Rose Bowl here for the Battle of the Bell. The Turkey Tussle will join us then. Until then, enjoy the playoffs. The Muir Mustangs stay alive. Thanks for joining us, everybody, and good night.